Hi. How's it going, everyone? I hope you all are having great days. I hope you all had a good evening. Thank God you're here. Listen, I just inhaled that soup. You see, uh, my brother and I were planning on running an errand together because we both needed to be there for it, basically. Um, and in exchange, because my brother needed help, um, with whatever. It doesn't matter. Um, Aki hates soup. She doesn't hate soup. Let me give some context here. Uh, but my brother had a really difficult work day today, and so uh, I am very grateful he still made dinner for me, even though we didn't get to go on the errand that I was going to help him with. He was just like, he still made soup, in spite of having a difficult day, and I appreciate him a lot. But because he had a difficult work day, he finished the soup like, I don't know, 5 minutes before stream. And so I was literally just like inhaling a mug of soup. I don't even know if Aki would classify it as a soup though. Because Aki splits soups and stews into two different things. And I think this is hearty enough that it would be considered a stew for her. Because it has like chicken and gnocchi and sun-dried tomatoes and stuff like that in it. A mug? Yeah, you know those like wide mugs that are basically bowls? Gimme? Yeah, my brother's a fucking fantastic cook, so I am grateful whenever he cooks for me. Because it's always something delicious. No, I don't think I know that. Okay, I'm gonna go find a wide mug. Wide soup mug. Oh no. Literally just Google wide soup mug and go to images, and you'll find a shitload of these giant ass mugs. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. They're like large mugs made for soup. Like the ones they use for onion soup? Maybe. I mean, you can use them for any soup. You can use them for any soup. Also made tea. Because the last time we did this, I don't think I had tea and my throat was dying. Ugh. But I finished it just before stream. Or technically, I finished it during the starting soon stream. Tea, but it's white monster instead of water. I'm good, thank you. This looks like a bowl with a handle. I mean, kind of. It's not quite bowl size, but it's like, I don't know, 75% of a bowl. You know? I'll just Google. Here, I'm just gonna throw one in fucking general chat. Let me open Discord. I'll just throw an example pulled from fucking Walmart. Actually, let's go with these. Yeah. This is fine. Copy image. There. In general chat in the Discord. Soup bowl. Mug. It's a mug, but it's also a bowl. I have one of these from a cat cafe. That I got. And so it has like the cat cafe's name. That's big even for a bowl. That is not big for. Oh my god! What coffee? What size bowls do you use? That's like 80% of a bowl. Wait, coffee? Are you American? Are your things not sized for Americans? Yes. Because all the shit that we have is fucking massive. Maybe not. My condolences. So true. Help. God, that's so real. Just help. No punctuation. Nothing. This tea is very good. It's the throat coat with slippery elm. It's got like a little licoricey flavor. But if you sweeten with honey, it just takes on like a whole new fucking world of flavor. It's quite good. Okay, I don't need this anymore. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm like coming down from rushing with like eating and stuff like that. I also had some tuna fish. So, in addition to the soup, because I wasn't sure if the soup would be done on time. But I had like a half a bowl of soup, or half a mug of soup, maybe like 60%, and some tuna fish, and it was tasty. Hi Ren! Hi, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. My day was pretty alright. It was very productive, at work, which was very good. Because yesterday was not very productive. So I caught up on a bunch of stuff from yesterday as well. I also got pulled into a random meeting by some guy on the client side. He was like, I am getting asked questions about this that I don't know. Can you answer? And I was like, sure. And then he pulled me into this meeting, and the meeting was not what I thought it was going to be about. It was about a project that I didn't even do. And I'm like, as an FYI, I did not do this. But here's the answer. It was one of those things where it's like, I was not the person who was working on things, but I was uniquely positioned to be able to answer their question. And I was like, okay. Which was very funny. I mean, I guess it was fine, because even if the person who, like, they had called on the person who had worked on it, they wouldn't be available. They were in the field today. So it's like, there was no one else to answer the question. Which I thought was very funny. Just, like, a weird circumstance that, like, I happened to be the one asked, and also happened to be the person with the answer, even though neither really should be have been the case. So, it was very funny. I just had a short nap. I'm pretty great. Are you? I don't know. I have never been a nap person. I took I took I think like 3 naps over the course of the first, like, I don't know, 25 years of my life. And each time they were on accident, and each time I felt awful afterwards. Like, and then, like, I don't know, there was a period of time where I took, like, a couple naps, and then I just, like, never got back into naps. I don't know. When my body goes to sleep, it's just like, alright, we're sleeping. So, every time I've had a nap and wake up, I feel awful, so I don't take naps. I just drink more coffee. It's not a problem. You know, with a name like Coffee Gremlin, something tells me that maybe it is a problem. Naps aren't meta? Actually, I think they are, right? Isn't, like, the most, like, efficient, effective method of sleep taking, like, 4 2-hour naps throughout the day or something like that over the course of 24 hours? And it's, like, the best thing you can do, but no one does it because it's, like, awful for working. The meta is to not sleep. Oh, I see. So by day 3, you're hallucinating. Coffee, it's okay. You can drink as much coffee as you want here. I won't judge you. Coffee, what do you do for a living, if I can ask? That you just always have coffee. Hallucinations are a performance enhancer. They whisper you wisdom. You know? Web dev in school? Ah, interesting. Can I ask what you're studying? Are you studying computer science for your web development? I have a friend, a longtime friend, who did web dev. And she got paid a lot of money for it. So, kudos to you. And I hope it pays off for you. Wait, does that mean you're usually the youngest one in chat? I have to ask. I have to know. Are you younger than Honless? Is the real question. We're gonna switch over to Scarlet Hollow, I think. I don't know. Honless is 25, I think, right? Or are you 26 now, Honless? Honless, when's your birthday? So I can celebrate it. Yeah, 25. September 29th. I changed both my degree and school. Oh, interesting. That's really difficult. As someone who only changed degree and not school, it was already difficult enough for me. So, I understand at least part of it. Changing schools I can't even fucking fathom. That must have been a fucking bitch and a half to deal with. 28 now? Fuck. Almost. Get wrecked. Still a baby. Plus I just stopped during... I mean, I guess that fucking makes sense. That... I can't even imagine having been in school during COVID. Here, let me put it in my calendar so I remember. September 29th. On this birthday. There you go. Oh, I need to repeat yearly. There you go. I'm actually... The reason I'm doing that is because I'm fucking awful with birthdays, actually. I'm genuinely super terrible with birthdays. So if I don't write it down, I will forget, and then I'll feel awful because I know that they know that they... that they know that I know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the worst situation, because like I've clearly asked and I know it, but I've forgotten it because I'm bad at remembering dates. So something that still annoys me is I had to retake 2 English classes because those couldn't try. I would have fucking jumped someone. That sounds awful. Were you taking 2 English classes? Jesus Christ. General birthdays, yeah. Like the worst class to not transfer over. It really is. Oh wait, let me go here. Can I go to main menu? That just closed the game. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Like Jed and English? Oh my god, that's the worst. Oh, I guess this time you guys will be able to see the fucking warning message that pops up. There you go. You won't be able to save everyone. You might not even be able to save yourself. Welcome home. That's from the callback to the first stream, where I typed it in chat because it just fades away before you get to the menu. I think Chapter 5 comes out on the 13th. It does. It comes out next week, I think, right? No, 2 weeks from now. So, hopefully, if we can do Chapter 3 this week and Chapter 4 next week. But I'm pretty sure those chapters are both bigger than the first ones, right? So, I remember looking at the dev log to confirm when Chapter 5 comes out. And they were like, Chapter 5 is going to be massive. And Chapters 6 and 7 are going to be like nothing compared to Chapter 5. And I was like, oh. But I think I remember saying that Chapters 3 and 4 were also large, right? Maybe. So we'll see if we can't even get Chapter 3 done today. Total content-wise. Yeah, I don't remember lengthwise. Oh, that's also true. Alright. Please save a game. We have a save from this, so. Ties is on due to branching choices. Yeah, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. A game like this, where like your choices matter and there's so many options, because this game has a shitload of options. Like the amount of diverting paths is so innumerable that like I can't even imagine writing a game like this. Do you want the full recap or just chapter 2? Yeah, it really does, coffee. Some lozenges before we start. Whatever I remember. I mean, I remember 2, but let's just do chapter 2. Let's just do chapter 2. Oh, good, he's still here. Better stay out of trouble today. I want you home by sunset. Yeah, Dustin Argoot. We talked to Avery. We went to the library. Rosalina was missing. Oh, yeah, we saw Dr. Kelly. And we asked if Reese would come over. And she said, not right now, but later. And so we went to the mine to investigate. We ran into Wayne, who we found out was Tabitha's ex. So, there's that. He said he was the only person who cared, and we saw Rosalina go into the old mine. We called Tabitha. And we went in anyways. And we had a lengthy discussion that shouldn't have happened. Because we should have fucking gotten these kids out before anything happened. And Tabitha shows up. And the kids, we argue. Oh yeah, her house is haunted. The kids run off. And we chase them in. And we see this giant thing. And then she goes to hell in a handbasket. We have a seizure. Becca and Alexis are down there. And we go and get them out. And that causes a cave-in. Becca fucking leaves like a fucking chump, but Alexis stays behind. And we sit in silence on the way home. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Sunshine filters in through the dusty windows of the estate, as the dull aches of last night's activities throb in and out of focus. You manage to survive a second night in the town of Scarlet Hollow. As you pull yourself out of bed, you can feel the soot and grime of the Shaw mine still stuck to your skin. I mean, I guess we'll have to face the fucking bathroom at some point. You step into the guest bathroom and into the shower. The water is hot and, surprisingly enough, clean. As steam fills your lungs and soot washes down the drain, you... Stinky. Hey. Hey! I'm not stinky. Every minute feels like another thread holding this town together starts to unravel. Thoughts of doom consume me. Turn off the faucet and dry yourself off. Check on Dustin. What? Dustin has a friend. There are two of them now. Morning, Dustin. Who's your friend? Her name is Mom. She come to visit. I, Dustin, Mom. Gotta stay with Dustin until glass house empty. Until glass house empty. Thank you, human, for take care of my boy. Aww. Dustin is our goat. Dustin and Gretchen are goats for sure. What happened to your glass house? Asshole squatter moved in. Kick Dustin Mom out. Squatter tried to eat Mom. Squatter evil. Squatter may be asshole, but squatter not evil, and just try to survive, just like all creature. Dustin still have much to learn. Aww, look at that. That's so cute. Can you console me? Was it because of Cat Monster? Dustin was scared too. Yes, if Cat Monster wants to eat Dustin, Eat Monster will have to go through Cat Monster will have to go through Dustin Mom first. Dustin Mom will kill. Look at her. She's great. Then Dustin and Mom eat like kings. This nature. Alright, go bye. Okay. I love them. Sure, let's text them. How are you guys holding up? Ah. Oh, who the fuck is this? You enter the kitchen and find your cousin in the midst of devouring a pint of banana chocolate chunk. She isn't alone. Breakfast of champions, hell yeah. Fucking Tabitha's are good. Profo glares at you from her usual spot on the counter as a redheaded woman busies herself trying to tidy as best as she can. Vile woman, destroying the natural order of my kitchen. Tabitha's gaze swivels from the woman to you, her glare intensifying. Hey Tabitha, how's it going? The little girl from last night, apparently they had to take her foot. Holy shit. That's crazy. It's not surprising given the state of it, but goddamn. Then discards the empty. Tabitha takes one last spoonful of the ice cream, then discards the empty container, turning to you with her trademark scowl. Let's get going. I've got an errand to run in town, and every time I've left you here alone, something terrible's wound up happening, so you're coming with me. I'll meet you outside. Give me your track record. If I let you out of my sight, you'll probably just disappear into the wilderness, only to return to the middle of the night after burning down City Hall. If I'm unlucky, you'll give me a call at some point between dousing the building in kerosene and lighting the match. Janie, lock up when you leave, please, and don't go rearranging anything. Oh no. I love her. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen. Tabitha remains between the two of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Oh, Nori, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. Coffee's like, no, we wouldn't do anything like that. Hi, XD. Hi. I hope you're doing awesome. Well, I see you're doing awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you had an awesome night last night. Appreciate you stopping by. I mean, I heard it before Tabitha mentioned it just now, and then I heard it again. I just want to say that I'm sorry you got caught up in that. I'll be praying for Oscar and poor little Rosalina. They're such sweethearts. Couldn't happen to nicer people. Last night was an unavoidable tragedy, but I'm afraid there's more to come. Oh dear, that sounds just dreadful. Consider stopping by the church at some point this week? My husband's the pastor, and he's been going absolutely stir-crazy since we moved here, with nobody really attending sermons. Probably do him a lot of good to talk to you through your worries. I'm not Christian, but thank you for the offer. That's alright, my Daniel likes to talk with all sorts of people. He just wants to extend support to anyone who needs it. Feel free to stop by the church anytime, the door is always open. Okay, so Christian, not Catholic, is the thing. Because in Catholicism, priests are not allowed to be married. Goes to church, Mystique sees Jesus. I mean, the mystical might trigger in the church. I don't know if it's going to be good or bad, though. I'm not going to bring up Wayne. Okay, we go to church, night rain moment, get an extra flask. It's been nice meeting you, but I've got to bounce. Bye, Janie. Alright then, be safe out there, you two. You and Tabitha walk through the front doors of the estate and into her car. Ride to town is uneventful, your cousin unsurprisingly more focused on the road than on making conversation. Alright, we're just popping into the general store for a few minutes. What are we doing at the general store? Picking up some tea from Sybil. Oh, neat. What kind of tea? I don't know. The kind of Sybil makes. She makes a bunch of weird stuff. I don't know what all of it is called. Quit interrogating me at tea blends. Jeez. It's nice to just go on an errand. I want tea. I'm having tea. Also, hi, Warrior. Hi, hi. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great day. Exactly. You and Tabitha turn as the door of the general store bursts open. A flustered Kanika exits, shouting behind her. Fine, okay, keep coddling him. Keep letting him get away with stuff you never would have let me so much as think about. I'm sick of carrying this family. Kanika storms off, the door drifting slowly shut behind her. Ugh, other people and their drama. If more people kept things to themselves, they'd be a lot happier. I'm on lace 2. Hey, good luck. I hope it goes well. I hope you've been having fun. I hope you've been doing lots of exploring. And I hope you succeed. Good luck. Lace 2 is a fantastic fight. It's super, super fun. I think it's healthy to express yourself. Tabitha's eyes narrow as her gaze pierces through you. Come on already, let's go. The bells of the general store chime as you cross the threshold. The smells of old wood and steamy herbal tea flood your senses, making you feel instantly at home. Morning, you two. Hope you're doing well after last night's activities. Morning. Is the new blend ready? Of course. Alright, if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I will be just a minute. Can I have some tea? Oh sure, if you're willing to wait a bit. I wasn't expecting to entertain, so I didn't put any water on. I'll go and do that now. Never hurts to have fresh hot water on hand. Can we get this over with first? Of course. Priorities. I'm just fucking holding Tabitha up. I didn't mean tea for now. I didn't really mean tea. I meant like bagged tea to take home. The game was not quite clear enough. Some motions Tabitha to Bala, and they both disappear into the tea room, closing the door behind them with the tinkling of bells. I guess we'll chat with Miles. So Miles, where you convince your thought, followed by the tingling bells announcing another patient. Bell patient up here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, is this Duke's son? Wait, you're Nori, aren't you? Bo. My name is Bo. I'm Duke's boy. It's a pleasure to meet you. This guy's got some fucking music. Holy shit. Damn. That goes hard. Damn, that's crazy. The policeman told me you saw what happened to my daddy. This guy the writers for this game fucking nailed the vibe of this game. This guy talks exactly like a southern farmer's boy talks, you know? I think it's the same thing as Duke is, or similar to it. That doesn't surprise me. I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you. The policeman said he might just be hunting out somewhere, but me and my mama both know he ain't coming back. Mama's pretty broken up about it. I'm trying to hold it together since I'm the man of the house now, but it ain't easy. Ian and him was supposed to bring Baby Betty to the state fair this week, but now he's gone. And as of this morning, so is she. So I suppose if I'm going to the fair, I might as well make myself useful and get in the woods and look for what's left of my daddy. Big Betty got taken by fucking ditchlings. That's fucking terrifying to think about, actually. You was there, right? Could you tell me where to look so I can try and find him? Your dad was killed by ditchlings, so the things that have been stealing your chickens. Monsters that show up when something bad is going to happen, and the things that have been stealing your chickens. I ain't never heard of ditchling before, but whatever they are, they won't stop me from trying to find my daddy. Is Big Betty one of your chickens? She ain't a chicken. Big Betty is our prized pumpkin. Oh, I thought it was like a cow. She was a big lady too. I'd expect she was at least 2,000 pounds. Not too easy to move something like that. Could be she rolled off down a hill, but I can't be looking for her just yet, what with everything else going on. He died on the northwest edge of town off the Azgina Trail. Thank you, Nori. I appreciate you trying to help us out. I don't rest easy knowing he's out there somewhere, all by his lonesome. And please tell Miss Scarlet I'm sorry about her mama. Tabitha and Sybil are still in the tea room. Your phone buzzes. Oh my god, hey, I overslept. Still gotta make myself breakfast. If y'all want to, you can swing by. Otherwise, meet in the library and figure out plan. I think I'm good. I just had a big fight, not really hungry. Gonna chill in my van for a while if you want to hang out, though. Otherwise, see you guys at the library. You have plenty of time before dinner at Reese's house. What? We're gonna wait for Tabitha. We're not just gonna fucking disappear on Tabitha. What? Did you hear about how Rosalina's doing? No, Oscar apparently posted on Facebook about it. You seem ancient enough to have a Facebook account. Why don't you check it yourself? I'm not your new little newsboy. She lost her foot miles. What the fuck? Shit, really? Maybe Rosalina is cooler than I thought. What the fuck? This kid's a fucking asshole. Fuck this guy. I'll wait patiently. Fuck him. Tabitha bursts into the tea room, tucking a patch of herbs into her coat as she walks. She looks up at you in surprise. Wow, you actually say it. I kind of expected you to go off running off, and instead I left you alone. And miss out on cousin bonding time? Tabitha sighs. If calling this cousin bonding time is what it takes to get you stay out of trouble, sure. I've got a couple hours to spare. I'll pick up some sodas and we can get out of here. I don't like lingering where anyone could just walk up and start talking to me. That's so real. That's so real. Especially in a small town like this. Tabitha, you're so real. Tea. Tabitha leaves the store, motioning for you to follow. Tabitha stops in front of a small house on the quiet hill just off Main Street. The Scarlets own most of the houses out here. We rent them out to employees. Just more convenient, you know? Wow, holy shit, are you serious? We run a fucking, like, indentured servitude rig? What the fuck? That's crazy. This is like illegal, you know? I'm pretty sure, at least. Like companies owning like a ton of property and working, like renting to the workers because they can charge like exorbitant prices to their workers for like living rights, basically. And like, this is not okay. Like, for sure. Right? I don't know if it's literally illegal, but like, this is certainly sketchy as fuck. You should never work at a place that's like, come work, live here and pay us. Like, because they're taking out of your paycheck for rent, basically. Which is, obviously, there's some, what do you call it? Uh, Reasons for them to want to charge more, I guess I'll say. Ethical, legal, probably, yeah. Cool. Yeah, it is cool. It's nice to have a place where nobody can bother me. Now, come on, let's make ourselves scarce before we're spotted. Cousin pulls out a heavy set of keys from her pockets. She picks one out marked with a bright strip of green tape and unlocks the door. Definitely not exploited in any way whatsoever. True! So true, coffee. Come on in, don't worry, it's empty. Think ski resorts do that? Do they? I would never. Follow your cousin into the model home. They haven't rented this one out for years. I come here to get away from it all. Does that make sense? It's kind of like a vacation home, but I don't have to travel. Anyway, make yourself comfortable. And have a soda. God, she's so good. I love her. They hands you a cream soda before soda. It's a cream soda? Hell yeah. Cream sodas are hard. They go hard. You rent out property to employees during the season. I guess this kind of makes sense because that's like a seasonal job, right? But even then, there's definitely some questionableness about that, you know? You know, really don't own the local houses like in the game. Yeah. There was a name for this, like, kind of business back during the, like, Industrial Revolution. Because they were, like, horribly conditioned, right? Dana hands you a cream soda before settling in on the couch. Though his home gives the appearance of being lived in, with its furniture and lack of dust, feels nearly as empty and barren as the estate. There is no soul in this place, only the dream of one. Like having residents like the factory. Yeah, towns used to be owned entirely by the company. So everything that was in like a town like this, like back in the Industrial Revolution, would have been owned by the Scarlets. And so they owned like the general store and like the house you lived in, they owned the water main. And, like literally everything was owned by the company. So you were just like doing like slave labor basically in exchange for literally everything of your property. They gave you money so you can spend money on their business. Yeah, exactly. Like everything that you could do or would buy would just go back into the company. Do you like living here? It's the only thing I know. It's called a company town? Yeah, there you go. You don't need to have lived somewhere else to know if you like it here, right? I respectfully disagree. Everything in life requires context to properly understand. I don't have context here. Do you ever get to travel? No. Before I took over, Pearl Ann was too busy to take me anywhere. And when she retired, I became head of the company. I wound up in the same boat. It's not like anyone can fill in for you when you run everything. I'd like to go to the Outer Banks one day, but I guess I'll have to wait until I retire. What are the Outer Banks? Are the Outer Banks a beach? Let me Google it. So that way, if this is the same thing, I can say this. Outer Banks. The Outer Banks of North Carolina. Oh, apparently it was a TV show as well. Yeah, it's like a series of islands. Maybe when this week is over, we can go to the beach together. Huh, maybe. My work never really ends, though. Do you actually like running the mines? Of course not, but that doesn't really matter. I've had years of Pearl Ann drilling that into my head. I can't trust anyone else to do my job, and if I don't do it, this entire town falls to ruin. It's my burden to bear. I mean, I don't know if I agree with this sentiment. I think you're correct that if the company goes under, the town ceases to exist, right? I think that is true, because then everyone would move out. Except for the people running, like, the general store or the library, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's on Tabitha to be the only person capable of running everything. She should have, like, a backup, you know? So that way she can take time off in a healthy way and not have everything to go to shit in, like, the 1 week that she's gone. Like, what happens if she gets sick? Does the whole town fall over? You know what I'm saying? So, though I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about running off. God, some of these options are horrible to say. What would you want to do if you weren't here? She needs me? Oh my god, shut up on this. Honestly, I'd like to be a bank teller. Something like that. Aw, that's cute. That's a nice job. That's what the character from Across the Grooves was, right? My entire life has been defined by my obligations. I like nothing more than to go somewhere, do a task, and go home. Not that it matters. I am here, and my life is defined by those obligations. Dreaming about some other life only makes the one I have more difficult. Interesting. Can we try some of that tea you picked up? It smells nice. Nope, it's a sleepy time tea. You don't want to drink it in the middle of the day. What was Pearl Ann like? Okay, I guess you should know at least some things about the woman whose funeral you'll be attending. She was my mother. She was your mom's twin sister. Oh, twin sister. Fraternal. They didn't look alike. Same with their personalities. Night and day, from what I've heard. Pearl Ann was a hard ass, but that comes with the territory. And what else do you want to know? Did you two get along? No, that one was a monster. How'd she die? Sleep apnea. Oh, interesting. What was your dad like? Don't know. He just up and left one day. Didn't want anything to do with us anymore, I guess. They never got divorced, just separated. Hey, congrats, warrior. He probably couldn't be bothered to fill out any paperwork, especially considering he would lose any and all claim to the Scarlet fortune if they divorced. You have to pay child support for a kid he couldn't be bothered to call on her birthday. I'm sorry, that must have been really hard for you. I don't really think about it. He didn't want anything to do with me. His loss. True! So true. So true, Queen. Can you tell me about any other family members? Did Villian really tell you nothing about us or her upbringing? I'll give you the brief history since she never bothered. She really didn't. I don't know. Pearl and Vivian were raised by their grandmother because our grandmother died in childbirth. Oh, to the twins. Interesting. Our great-grandmother, Grandma Eddie, ran the mine before Pearl Ann. Then Pearl Ann took over. Now here I am, following in their footsteps. What was Grandma Eddie like? Did you know her? Tabitha is quiet for a moment, her eyes distant. Kind of scary. Her voice is quiet. She takes another sip of her cream soda. What happened to the rest of the family? Silas had a lot of kids. I read about him in the library yesterday. What am I, an encyclopedia? What document? We have documents on this stuff in some kind of fancy family tree somewhere in the estate. I don't have any of it memorized. I can remember our grandmother had a kid sister that died of some childhood illness. Then she died having our moms. I think Grandma Eddie had some brothers, but I vaguely recall something about them fighting in World War II. One way or another, they clearly didn't stick around. Is there anyone who came before the turn of the 20th century? Damned if I don't. I know. That's ancient history. Interesting. I don't really want to ask about that. I'm going to be so for real. I don't know if this is talk about your relationship as in, like, her relationship with Wayne or our relationship with each other. You're kind of an asshole. What the fuck? What kind of things did Pearl Ann tell you about me and my mom? All sorts of terrible things. She loved to talk about how destitute your mother was after leaving for Vastriel. I forgot about that. That was very funny. You were always a poor student and troublemaker, constantly getting taken in by whatever terrible counterculture of the week was hip and trending in the city. For what it's worth, I don't think any of it was true. Well, except for you being a troublemaker. That's true. What do you really think of me? Your family. There's not much to say outside of that. True. You're a better person than you let on. Huh, thanks for the vote of confidence. I'm supposed to have dinner at Reese's place. Do you know him? Because this is the first time we're telling her that, so... Reese? Oh yeah, the dude that used to hang out with Kanika and Stella. I kind of remember him. Quiet, smelled kind of weird. Stopped coming to school at one point. Guess he got sick or something? I know his mom better than I know him. She's been everybody's doctor for as long as I remember. She's intimidating. I've always liked her. Guess that's not hereditary, though. Reese always seemed like a bit of a wet blanket to me. He's a drug dealer, I bet? I thought he had, like, cancer or something. Is like, or an autoimmune disease, or like, I don't know. The way that Reese's mom, like, talked about him, said, like, it seemed to, like, give off the vibe that it was something chronic. And, like, horribly ailing. So, like, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. I gotta know, what's the deal with you and Stella? We were close in high school. Really, really close. Hey, yo? We'd have sleep. Look at her face. The way that they draw her expressions are really, really good. God, this game is really good. It's really high quality. I don't know how else to put it. We'd have sleepovers a few nights a week, spend all night watching monster movies and eating chips and... Anyway, Pearl Ann didn't like her. I'd always have to lie and say I was going over to her place to study. When we graduated, it was impossible to see her anymore. There were no more excuses to go study, and I was too busy learning the ropes at the mine. Pearl Ann made sure my every waking minute was occupied. I didn't have time for friends. But I never needed friends before meeting Stella, so it was easy enough to slip back into that mindset and try to move on. I'm into her? Is that cool? What the fuck? That's crazy. You should hang out with her again. It's not like Pearl Ann can stop you. And she misses you. Tabitha takes another sip of cream soda, avoiding eye contact, as she is looking directly at the viewer. I guess there isn't anything standing between us anymore. That hadn't really occurred to me yet. I don't think she'd like me now. A lot has changed. I haven't been very kind to her. I don't think I can fix that. Still, it'd be nice to try. She smiled for like a second. You catch the hint of a smile at the edge of her lips before she tamps it back down to her trademark scowl. I think this is the part where we bring up Wayne. This is probably our best bet to bring up Wayne, I think. Because she doesn't know that Wayne's been, like, stalking us. And she doesn't know that we know about her relationship with Wayne. What's going on with Wayne? He's been following me. I think there's something wrong with him. I want to give her a hug, but she'd probably hate that. She probably would, but also I agree. She definitely deserves a hug. Wayne? As in Sam Wayne? I don't know who you think it is but who's following you, but it can't be him. Pearl Ann sent him packing. Sorry, it's a bit of a sore spot for me. I'd rather not talk about it. I don't think I'm gonna press on this. Like, I'd like to, but she's making it very clear that she doesn't want to discuss it. And I'm gonna be honest, as terrifying as Sam Wayne is, I think he might actually be telling the truth when he says he's the only one in town who's, like, looking out for us. Like, in a very genuine way, I kind of trust him. What is going on? Huh? 1 second. Oh, okay. Okay, boundaries respected. Thanks. I don't really think I care about her opinion of anyone else in town. I don't know how else to put this. I don't think she talks about anyone, talks to anyone else. So if I were to ask her about, Avery, she'd be like, yeah, they're fine. You know what I'm saying? Because Avery is, recent. I think I'm just gonna move on. Thanks for taking me out here. Your phone buzzes before Tabitha has a chance to respond. Almost forgot it's Mayor Jimmy Day. Good excuse to head over to the library. We should check in with Oscar. He'll there in half an hour. I totally blanked on that. Been having a weird / foggy morning. Colon C. God, Colon C is so real. They're still doing the Mayor Jimmy thing even after last night. Do you think the news is spreading yet? Yeah, we should go see Oscar. See y'all soon. Somebody's popular. It's Mayor Jimmy Day? Ugh, what a ridiculous event. You know he's a dog, right? Did they fill you in on that little detail? Ayo, a new dog to talk to? Ayo. I'm excited because it's a dog and we can talk to him. We haven't had a human mayor in Scarlet Hollow since at least the early 1900s. We've been a dog mayor town since then. Tabitha takes a sip of her soda, smirking. Everybody knows it's our family that holds the power in this town. God, she sounds vindictive about that. Still, it sounds like it could be kind of fun. Even I can admit it's funny to watch almost everyone fawning over the little guy in his mayor getup. And if Still is going to be there. Yeah, count me in. We can finish our sodas and head over. How do I look? It's been a while since I've been out in public like this. I'm kind of nervous. Excuse me, Miss Scarlet. Can I help you? God, it's fucking Becca. Fucking Becca, fucking asshole bitch. Becca stares at you from a distance as the furious woman tears into Tabitha. This must be her mother. What the hell do you think you're doing here, grinning like a buffoon after everything that happened last night? My collapse almost killed my poor, sweet, innocent child, and you thought it was a good idea to retaliate by demoting my husband? We've gotten used to a new lifestyle. You can't just take that away from us for something that was your fault. I heard that one girl must have had to have her foot amputated. That could have been my child. Don't you think I won't be pressing charges? Ugh, Mom, please, you're embarrassing me. 1, shut the fuck up. 2, this isn't Tabitha's fault. They broke onto her property. They trespassed. Shut up, Becca. Mommy is advocating for you. Is Becca's mom named Karen? Literally. You're lucky your daughter didn't get herself killed last night. The way I hear it, everything was fine until you showed up. So unless you want me to sue you as well, keep your mouth shut. What legal grounds do you even think you have? There are signs, the place was boarded up, I did my legal duty, and you don't have a leg to stand on, so don't try and threaten me. Mom, can we just go, please? If I were you, I'd listen to your brat. You haven't heard the last from us, you'll see. The woman storms off just as quickly as she'd stormed in, Becca following at a distance. God damn it, she's right. You can just hang around town the day after something like that. It doesn't look right. I should be up there, even if it's just to oversee what's going on. If I'm supposed to run this place, I gotta get my head in the game. I can't slip up like this again. No! No! Please. Please, open up a little bit. You can do this. Oh my fucking god. Tabitha's eyes straightening up. Her scowl returns. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you after work tonight. Your cousin turns and heads back to her car, leaving you alone on Main Street. Get her a company-sponsored therapist. True. Ugh, I feel so bad for Tabitha. Go to the library. We're so close to getting Tabitha to have a good time. I swear to Christ, it will happen. It will happen before this game is over. We will make Tabitha have a happy, fun day. So close, I hate it. Yeah. It's really frustrating. You enter the library alone. It's busier than usual, and a small crowd has formed in a corner of the main foyer. Yes, you're here. Thank God we have something to do this morning. My family's been driving me nuts. Yes, the whole gang's here. I've been waiting to introduce Nori to the mayor for, like, the entire time I've known her. I've never gotten to introduce someone to the mayor before. It'll be worth it. Trust us. Alright, shall we? Gretchen didn't have any lines. We got done dirty. Oh my god, it's fucking Franklin. Deputy Franklin. Yep, he's a dog. You can tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. Do you think he talks like that? And unless you're mistaken, the serious man by his side is Deputy Franklin, one of the policemen you spoke to following your encounter in the woods on Monday. The mayor. Good morning, citizen. I don't believe we met. I love it. All of the animals are fucking peak. The talk to animals perk is like the best thing in existence. He holds out his paw as if to shake your hand. It's lovely to meet you, Mr. Mayor. Take his little paw in your hand, but a burly security detail stops you. No paw shaking, only head pats and ear scratches are allowed. I must apologize for my security detail. He has my best interest at heart, but he can be a little gruff at times. Mr. Mayor, there's something very serious going on in town. We need your help. Look at that. With that line, we get to see Deputy Franklin's eyes. Look at that. Holy shit. Look at that. Deputy Franklin has eyes. They're brown. Who would have thought? Murmurs stir in the crowd behind you as you relay the danger to the mayor. He has eyes. Yeah, he does have eyes. It's crazy. Of course, the pet disappearances. I've been aware of the situation. What do you expect me to do about it? It's autumn. That's tourist season in Scarlet Hollow. I can't turn away the lifeblood of this town, not with the mine faltering the way it is. There was a mine collapse last night. We don't need any more news of disaster coming out of Scarlet Hollow. Do you understand? Bro is worried about the press. He's worried about the press. He's literally an actual mayor. That's so funny. You're very well spoken. I can see how you got elected. It's not just fancy words that get you elected, human. It's hard work, dedication, and that unspoken charisma that carries the true leader to victory. Scraps and Daisy put up a good fight, but they just had something they lacked. The humans knew it, the dogs knew it. Well, most of the dogs. There are still few hearts I've never won. His gaze briefly falls on Gretchen, who huffily turns away. Oh my fucking god. Gretchen doesn't like the mayor. She didn't vote for him. This game is so good. Oh my fucking god. I've just heard about enough from... I've heard just about enough from you, Jimmy. Look at you, putting on a show in front of your adoring fans while the dogs of this town are snatched up by monsters in the woods, hoping the humans will clean it all up for you. I love it. When are you finally going to do something meaningful for the hairier citizens of Scarlet Hollow? No, Miss Gretchen, there's no need. Scraps never would have let those things prowl the woods for so long. Yet you sit back, waiting for the humans to notice, letting more innocent dogs suffer. You know, I almost lost my life to those things the other night, and my goodness, haven't you heard about poor Duke? Now, Gretchen, a lot of those were old dogs. It's fair of me to assume they simply went to the big farm upstate. Don't you dare talk to me about old dogs. She's got a good point, Mr. Mayor. Everyone's just like, what the fuck is happening? You're damn right I do. Scraps would have been out in those woods at the first sign of trouble, tearing out the throats of any creature who dared threaten the dogs of Scarlet Hollow. Yet here he is, posing for the little rectangles like nothing is wrong in this town. The little rectangles as photos or cameras. That's so funny. This scene is so good. Oh my god. Oh wow, she's really getting growled up. We even got fucking growls. That took me by surprise. Gretchen squirms in Stella's arms, straining to get at Mayor Jimmy. Whoa, Gretchen. Calm down, old girl. You're gonna pull a muscle. Mr. Franklin, I think now is a good time to dispose of this riffraff. Security gain. Miss Richmond, I'm gonna have to ask you and your dog to step away from the mayor. I should have known better. These two have never been able to get along. Nori, you've got to fill me in on their feud later. I've always been curious about why Gretchen gets so fussy near me or Jimmy. Stella walks off, still struggling to hold Gretchen as she shouts insults back at Jimmy. Ingrate! Ne'er-do-well! You dog! I love Gretchen. I'm so team Gretchen. She's fucking peak. Kanika is quick to follow. It looks like everyone else is already talking to Oscar in the next room. Oh my god. Why does this guy have creepy-ass music? Before you can catch up to your companions, you're intercepted by a nervous man with a cross around his neck. Oh, it's fucking Daniel, Janie's husband, the pastor. Still that creepy-ass poster back there. Also, I hate to be like this. This guy and Janie look very similar. Wincest? Christian Wincest? It's hard to put a finger on it, but something compels you to dislike him. Oh, interesting. Oh, now that's very interesting. Sounds like old Gretchen and the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? I'm Pastor Daniel. I take it you're Nori? Everyone's been buzzing about you. I'm so sorry about your aunt, but I'm sure she's in a better place now. The mayor is a huckster and a fraud. The bastard cares more about tourism than the fate of this town. Gretchen said she didn't vote for the mayor. I'm going with this one. Pastor goes quiet for a second, his face suddenly white as a sheet. A smile fades from his face as he stares at you intently, studying your expression. You too? He glances to either side before continuing. I thought I was the only one. This guy can talk to animals? Please come visit me at the church soon. It seems like we might have a lot to talk about. What the fuck? But our mystical side told us to dislike him. That's crazy. He hurries off, suddenly quiet and serious. Nothing to do but catch up with our companions. hire him. I'm so shook. That's not what I was expecting, even remotely. What the fuck? Oh, damn. Oscar. You can't be dressing like that. Oh my gosh. Let me fan myself real quick. Oscar does not look bad. Holy shit. Poor Rosalina. I can't even imagine how scary this has been for her. She seems in high spirits right now, but they've got her on some pretty strong pain. Okay, I see the vision. Like, the way he's drawn is like slightly dad bod-ish, but he's got like big arms, right? So you know he's actually muscular. But he's also slightly dad bod-ish, so it's not like he's also like comfy, you know? Anyways. She seems in high spirits right now, but they've got her on pretty strong pain medication, so I'm not sure how she was going to feel when that wears off. And it was the whole foot? Yeah, it's bad. She's alive. We'll both be able to move on from this. We just have to get through the tough parts first. Excuse me. We're here for you, man. Thank you, all of you. Everything feels like it happened so fast. I know our whole lives have changed, but it's taking my mind a little bit to catch up. I feel like such a mess. Hope it isn't keeping me from being the dad she needs right now. I'm sorry to cut our conversation short, but I'd better get going. I was only supposed to come back to pick up a few things, when the hospital called and said there'd been some big bus accident on the highway, and they need the bed, so I have to come pick her up. What? That's crazy. What the fuck? Also a big bus accident? Do you think it was caused by the fucking freak from the beginning of the game? Who, like, just wants to murder people? Even though our house is still haunted, the only place she can lie down until then is the dirty back room that drove her away in the first place. And Mayor Jimmy Day is happening. Sorry. I'm just a little overwhelmed. It's okay, Oscar. We're here to help. Yeah, we're gonna get that ghost. Always go ahead and do a Ghostbuster, whatever we're calling it, while you're out. And she'd be able to go right back to her old room as soon as she got back. It's probably a good idea, right? If only, but it doesn't come out during the day. So any busing attempts are gonna have to wait until nightfall. I'm still not sure we can get rid of it at all. I think I'd have to see for myself that it was gone. It managed to trick me a couple times, and I can't handle any more surprises right now. I've got every ghost hunting device known to man. You're in good hands, Oscar. Don't worry, Oscar. We'll fix this. Heck yeah, we will. Yeah, whatever this is, we'll get to the bottom of it tonight. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm heading out. It should be dark by the time we get back, so I suppose we'll see y'all then. Oscar hurries off, King's jingling as he jogs out the door. Let's head up to Reese's. Maybe we can get him to come ghost hunting with us. Oh no, you're not going to try to get Dr. Kelly to let him leave the house, are you? She'll kick us out for even asking. I wonder if he even knows what happened last night. I don't know how disconnected he is from the news around town. Jeez, should we tell him? Gosh, I don't know. Maybe we just play it by ear. Anyways, shall we? Time to go. So, about the mayor. Right, is he gonna help us? What was he like? Oh my god. He's corrupt. That dog cares more about tourist money than protecting the town. Does Scarlet Hollow even get tourists? Kanika laughs. We get a few, who all come to see the mayor. The plot thickens. I love it. So, I finally met Pastor Daniel. It's only a matter of time until he tried to pull you aside for grief counseling. When my dad died, I had to ban him from the general store for a week. He wouldn't stop leaving these little pamphlets at the checkout. I don't know where he finds so many. I think it comes off as a little weird because he shares my gift. Capital G gift. Talk to animals. Wait, you don't mean... Yeah, he corroborated some of the things the mayor told me. Okay, assuming for a minute that both you and Pastor Daniel have the magical power of speaking to animals, I don't think that's enough to explain how weird the guy is. For instance, I like you, and I don't like the pastor. She's so real for that. I wonder how many people out there share your gift. There's so many implications. I'm going to continue to pretend that Nori is just really good at reading animal body language. I don't think I can handle many more world-shattering revelations this week. I wonder if the pastor is cursed. Oh, now that's interesting, because we sense something. We're like compelled to dislike him. That's very interesting. I felt something odd when he came up to me, and the way everyone dislikes him seems excessive. Unnaturally excessive. Now, this is weird coming from me, but not everything in this town has to be spooky for supernatural reasons. Some people just give off bad vibes. Agreed. We're allowed to dislike him even if he hasn't done anything wrong. That we know of. Do you mind if I invite Tabitha ghost hunting? Please don't. Oh my god, yes! Can you imagine how fun it would be if she actually shows? Stella, come on. I know you think you have some sort of bond with her, but she's awful. She isn't even nice to you. You just haven't given her a chance. Maybe if she comes along tonight, the two of you will finally get along. No. I'm inviting her. Kanika sighs so you shoot your husband a text and invite her to the evening's ghost hunt. Alright, I guess she's your family, and she'll probably be too busy at the Monster Even show anyways. Well, don't say that, Neeks. If we're lucky, we'll have another opportunity to forge a bond of friendship between the two of you. What about inviting Avery? Oh, huh. Sure, I guess. The more the merrier, right? Maybe there'll be an extra voice of reason. We won't be much help to Oscar if we start jumping at our own shadows. Cool, I'll text them on the way over to Reese's. Head to Reese's. Alright, shall we head out? The three of you leave the library for an early dinner at Reese's. Huh. So I guess it is early, because we did the Tabitha thing in the morning. This seems to be passing by very quickly, this day at least. A cold hesitation grips you as the building looms over the hilltop. Though it's only early afternoon, it feels much later, the sun already sinking behind the tall mountains that surround Scarlet Hollow. We're a little early. What if Dr. Kelly yells at us? There's no such thing as an early when you're hanging out with friends. That's just extra time you get to spend together. Still, it's very optimistic of Dr. Kelly's position. But... okay, but what if she yells at us? Oh. This must be Reese. He looks thin, but also kind of attractive. It's too late. The door swings open. Hey. Reese. Oh my god, dude. It's been ages. You must be Nori, right? I've heard a lot about you. Stella's been relentless about making sure I got all the Nori updates. My goodness gracious, there's something terrible that smells terribly off about that boy. Get away from Stella, you fiend. Oh damn, Gretchen does not like him. Gretchen starts yelping at Reese, straining against Stella's grip as she tries to get between them. Are they here already? I knew you'd show up early, Stella. And you brought the dog. Great. Yeah, I thought you might cheer Reese up. I don't know what's gotten into her all of a sudden. The dog stays outside. But it's okay, Stella. We can let her chill in my band for a bit. I'll run the AC and leave her some treats. You know I always have some of those easy chew dog jerky stashed away. The gall. The gumption. This is a violation of my rights. I love her to death. But we go everywhere together. Do you want to come in or not? Kanika nervously tugs Stella away towards the van. You keep her safe from that monster, Nori, here? You don't let a feather of harm fall on my darling Stella. She's Stella. Oh my god, I love her. She's so protective. Well, what about you, Nori? Are you coming in? I don't think I'm gonna deal with it. I'm not gonna say this. Definitely not in front of fucking Dr. Kelly. Oh, sure. You follow Reese and Dr. Kelly inside. Stella and Kanika aren't far behind you. The house feels cold. Not only is there an odd chill in the air, but the building itself feels too sterile, uncomfortably tidy to the point where you're nervous to touch anything. If it weren't for the aroma of store-bought dinner rolls baking in the oven, and the unsettling artwork hanging on the walls, you'd be half convinced you'd wander into a real estate showing. Interesting. I wonder if that's because she's, like, trying to keep everything clean for him. So, how can I lend a hand? It's interesting the way they've drawn both Reese and Dr. Kelly. I don't know. You guys can see my mouse, right? Yeah. Like, the way that they've drawn both of them, like, clearly they're built in the same way, but also, like, Reese is drawn and shaded to be very skinny. You can see he's got, like, deep lines here, but the shadows also play into that. And while she has, like, kind of raised cheekbones, look at this. Bro's, like, gaunt. For this game, at least. You worrying about thinness? Yeah. It's just very interesting. By sitting on the table and not putting around in my kitchen. His super low body mass? Yeah, he really does. Like, you can even see he's got, like, a super thin waist. I made sure everything was done well in advance, so the only things left are the rolls, which shouldn't be long. Twink physique? I mean, kinda. Although, she did say he was sick, so it's probably sick physique. Really. Then we can have a quick dinner, you can leave my house and go on about your business. I was kind of hoping to see Reese's new art. We still have time now, right? You aren't seriously considering subjecting your friends to your disaster of a room, are you? It's not that bad. You can still see the floor. Dr. Kelly raises a single questioning eyebrow. Oh my god. So pale. He is so pale. But that's because he spends all his time inside, because he's sick. I don't mind a little mess. Yeah, I doubt it could be any worse than the way I keep my room. Yes, okay, fine. As long as you stay out of the kitchen, I don't care what you get up to. Cool. Well, we'll just be downstairs. We won't even know we're here. Make your way towards the basement stairs. Whoa. What the fuck? Okay, one, this guy is an artist, and very clearly, obviously he's sick, so he doesn't get out. Spends all of his time, like, painting, maybe? Yeah, there's paintbrushes and paint cans in the bottom left. He's got an easel. I'm trying to... What is still looking at? It looks like a poster of a dude with a spike head. Or maybe a movie poster. Creepy ass painting. The one in the back, yeah. Oh, he's drawn ditchlings, it looks like. On the left there, on the wall. Covered in sticky notes. I'm not sure if that's ditchlings. Whoa. I don't know. It's like, bro does horror art. That's crazy. The basement is what you might expect out of a tutor artist who spends all of his time confined to his studio. Discarded canvases line its edges while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Ghoulish faces coat the walls in paint, sneering out at their creator. Your mom is so scary. She can be a little intense, kind of overprotective, which I guess makes sense. Anyway, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Haven't been cleaning much. Oh my god, there's so much to talk about. Your whole situation's gotta be rough, sorry. Thanks, but I've been dealing with this thing for a while, so you don't have to feel sorry for me. I've come to terms with the way the rest of my life is going to be. Yeah, what does that mean? You're so macabre, Reese. You make it sound like you've been sentenced to death. ... You haven't, right? Not exactly. No one really knows what's wrong with me, but it's been getting worse. I can barely keep most food down. My skin always itches like there are worms crawling underneath it. I could live for a long time or a short time. No one's sure. But I'm definitely not going to get better. Whatever time I have left is going to be miserable. So I've done my mourning. My best years are behind me. My future is unknowable, but maybe I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else. One day I'll wind up in a pine box just like everyone else, and I'm okay with that. Damn, Reese, I may be a goth, but that's some real nihilistic shit. Bro does not cut his fingernails. I keep seeing it through the fucking text screen, and his thumb is just a fucking claw. Like, damn. We'll make sure to come by more often from here on out. Friendship heals all wounds, right? Thanks, guys, but you really shouldn't be worrying about me. I have my art. I'm doing fine, really. What's your diagnosis, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind, though the answer isn't very illuminating. It's not one particular thing, a whole mass of nasty little things that all add up to one big diagnosis of bad genes. Guess I pulled the losing card in the DNA lottery. Bro should be a vtuber. There's so many vtubers that are exactly in Reese's position. Look at bro's nails are so long. Look at that. Hey, it isn't all bad. Some of it is just weird, like this. Reese pulls on the skin of his arm. It stretches unnaturally. What? Hyperelasticity. Kind of cool, right? What the fuck? Whoa. Does that not hurt? Nope, it feels fine. Like I said, it gets itchy under the skin sometimes. I don't know if that's the elasticity, the medicine, or some other part of my condition. Your art. Each piece exudes a sickening miasma. It's like you can feel something squirming beneath the paint, the brushstroke acting as steel bars, trapping some anguished being within. Bro is haunted, like for real, for real. I feel the emotions you put into these. They're writhing just behind the paint, radiating pain and anguish. Hey, that sounds delicious. I hope it's super tasty. I know what you mean. I feel it too. When I'm working on them, it's like I'm channeling whatever's plaguing me into the paint. And when they're done, I feel like I've been emptied out and all the vile things inside of me have been sealed away in the canvas. It does sound very tasty. It sounds very good. That's why I make so many of them. Sometimes when I return to a piece, it's almost like I'm offering an invitation for those feelings to slither back under my skin. There are some pieces I can't even look at. I hide them until I forget they exist. I'd rather not let those particular feelings back in. Sounds kind of like therapy. That seems healthy, probably. That's a metal way to look at art. It really is. It really is. Yeah, art therapy. Sounds like it does you good. Being empty must be better than being full of bad thoughts, right? I think so. It works for me, at least. Therapy, boo. Shut the fuck up on this. You need some therapy. So tasty, I'm about to faint? Hell yeah. So, has Stella told you everything that's happened the past couple of days? Oh my god, shut the fuck up on this. Every detail. I wish I could see some of it myself, but, you know. He gestures futilely towards the walls of the basement. Are you sure you can't just sneak out one of these nights? The doc isn't keeping me prisoner here, Stella. I'm sick. You know that. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to. There's nothing to apologize for, and I appreciate the effort. Really, I too. There's just nothing really to rescue me from. That die's already been cast. Damn. We're talking about the past couple of days, weren't we? Do you have any thoughts on the ditchlings we've been seeing? Yeah, they've been coming up to my window at night. What? Wait, really? Is that why you texted me that they looked like something out of your nightmares? Yeah, I thought I was hallucinating. I hadn't put together that we might have been seeing the same thing until just now. Holy shit. I wonder if they're, like, attracted to him because of his, like, miasma stuff. Vecna summoning ass shit. True. Bro just needs to be missing an eye. An eye and a hand. For real, for real. I've been sketching them, actually. Tell me what you think. He pulls out a sketchbook from one of the piles in his room. Okay, that's exactly what I saw on my way home last night. What does it mean they've been lurking around here, though? I don't know, but I like the company. They're kind of beautiful in a sad way, if you ask me. Whoa. Bro, they impregnate animals through a fucking needle mouth. Agree to disagree with you there. Those things are going to be stuck in my nightmares until the day I die. Maybe not that last part, yeah. Do you think the town is doomed? I think everything is probably doomed at some point, but I guess that's answering a different question. Do I think the town of Scarlet Hollow is on the brink of collapse? Probably not, but it's not like I have a perspective on what it's like out there. There could be rioting on Main Street, and if Stella or the doc didn't tell me, I just wouldn't know. I would totally tell you if there was a riot. Would Dr. Kelly tell you, though? I mean, yeah, I'd hope so. But the point I'm trying to make is that other people are my eyes out there. What do you think of my cousin? She's always so distant and mean. I probably would have thought she had it out for me personally if she wasn't like that towards everyone. If I thought she even knew my name. But people change. Maybe she's nicer now. She's still terrible. Of course Anika says that. You guys never took the chance to really get to know her. She's actually really funny and sweet. I'll pass, thanks. What do you think's going on with Wayne? Who? You know, the guy who's been following Nori around, being all ominous? Oh yeah, that slasher creep. I appreciate the classic Jason vibe he has going on. Oh my god. We doing, what is that? Fucking... Which one is that? I don't watch horror movies. Is that Friday the 13th? Yeah, that's Friday the 13th, right? Is that like a camp or something? Here's hoping he doesn't live up to the look, for all our sakes. Okay. Yes. It's quite the Mutually collection you've got. Got any Rex? Let me think. Oh, have you heard of Shino Chi Death Blood? I saw that for the first time recently and it blew me away. Excellent example of both Japanese horror and found footage done right. Could even put it on after dinner if you guys are interested. Damn, I usually would be down for that, but we gotta head over to Oscars after this. Oh, Kanika's into horror. I didn't realize that. We promised we'd ghost bust his place. He's apparently been dealing with a bad haunting. I feel like we should really be there for him tonight, considering everything that's happened. He and Rosalina need our support right now. I don't like horror movies anyways. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with him. I think this guy loves horror movies, but I am not a fan. That's fair. They're not for everyone. Give this one a shot. It's not a gore fest like you might expect from a horror movie, but it's all about dread. That's the good stuff. So that is your birthday? Oh, really? Happy early birthday, then. I hope you have a wonderful day and can celebrate it in the way that you would like to. That's awesome. Happy late birthday? No, I think it's next Saturday almost. As in, like, the 7th. No? What do you mean, no? Why are you arguing with someone about their birthday? What? Oh my god, I'm fucking homeless over here. I think it'd be funny. Oh my god. Shut up. Oh, it's just wired like that, I guess. You can always trust Reese's horror picks. You always find these obscure movies that wind up knocking your socks off. I still have nightmares about whatever that French one was. That was so messed up. Oh yeah, the French are brutal. Don't worry, Nori. I promise I won't traumatize you like that. That's a pleasure reserved for friends. For old friends. Damn. Your mom really looks out for you. That's one way to look at it, I guess. Especially she's gotten a bit of an edge lately. I think my condition has been stressing her out a lot. It used to be something she thought she could fix, but I think she's kind of accepted that it's just something we have to manage. But even if she is a little harsh, she means well. It's like you said, she's just looking out for me. Flirt? Is this the first time we've gotten the option to flirt with someone? Is Tabitha or no one? Tabitha is her cousin, Holmes. I don't think incest is written into the game. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about that. Oh my god. But now that I know, yes, yes, yes. Oh my fucking Christ, this guy. I'm not gonna flirt with Reese. She's kind of hot. Oh my god. Reese's mom has got it going on. Huh. I forget what she looks like. She looks kind of like Reese, but less emaciated. And she has green eyes, I think. I get that. She's kind of worried about you. You sure it's not just something I did wrong and she's never forgotten and will hold against me until the day I die? Actually, Kanika, I think she admires you. She says you have good work ethic. She has a lot of respect for people like that. Really? She really said that? Oh, then I can't imagine how much she must be to the meatball she doesn't like. I think she's usually nicer to them. That's how you know you've really messed up. What about me? Did she say those things about me? Do you want to know? Well, then, when you say it like that, no, I think I'll just keep imagining us as very good friends. So you three go way back, huh? Almost to the womb. The school here is a tiny K through 12. Not exactly one-room schoolhouse, but not far from it. Luckily, we all got along as much as we did. Some kids weren't able to make any friends their own age. They just happened to be born around the same time as some real jerks, and were stuck with them through the whole school career. Poor kids. Now that we were free from dealing with jerks, like a certain Scarlet I can name. God, Kanika really fucking hates Tabitha and does not give her any chance. Like, even if you have a history, like, you live in the same tiny-ass town, like, at least learn to tolerate people. Okay, she was a little rough around the edges, but she was pretty friendly when you got past that. Maybe to you. The way she used to look at me, you'd think I'd rolled in something foul every morning before school. Same here, though to be fair, the feeling was more mutual between us. She deserved it, though. This also feels like flirting, but it doesn't have the flirt symbol. So, like the flirt text beforehand, it's just an explore. Huh. If you need someone to pose for your paintings this week. That would be incredible, though I should warn you, I work odd hours. I don't usually pick up a brush until late at night. Is this totally a flirt, though? It is. But that's not a deal breaker. It would be great to use a model other than myself, and to have some company. Maybe we could all come. Wouldn't that be fun? Kanika's like, Stella, they're flirting. Want to come ghost hunting with us tonight? Oh wow, do you think you'd be down for that? We'd love to have you. That would be so amazing. But I haven't had the best luck leaving the house lately. Even though just walking to town is enough to put me in bed for a week. It sucks. Bring Gretchen? For sure we'll bring Gretchen. But make sure to bring your camera, Stella. I want to see everything that happens. Reese's mom shouts from the kitchen. Dinner's on the table. Guess that's it for catching up. I thought that Reese would give off more of a vibe. Like, once we got down there and saw his art, like, I thought that like he would have, like, a bunch of, like, mystical prawns, but that just didn't happen. Oh yeah, that's the hack. Oh my god, shut up. Make sure you all wash your hands with soap. I don't want anyone sharing their germs. Sure thing, Doc. Lie, I'm allergic to soap and can't wash my hands. Yes, ma'am. What? Huh? You make your way towards the sink, but are stopped in your tracks by the pull of an odd door at the end of the hallway. What? It feels like it feels out of place. Like, what is with the breathing? What is happening? It feels out of place, like you've accidentally wandered into a different, older house. But more than that, you feel something radiating out from behind it, something dark and cold. You felt this before in the dusty tunnels you so narrowly escaped last night. An oppressive hum, like a muted scream heard through layers of rock, trying to draw you towards it. You feel lightheaded. Oh my god. You're compelled to approach the door, drawn in as if hypnotized. Something wants you to find it. Open the door, 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 open the door. Oh my god, there's like no option to not open the door. Mystical, snap yourself out of it. This is so interesting, actually. Please? I don't know that I should. It's weird because mystical gives you the option to go in, right? If you didn't have mystical, I don't know that you would be like this pulled to go to it. Because the prompt says mystical something wants you to find it. But mystical also gives you the option to snap out of it. Like, it's so weird. I'm gonna save, I think. Oh, hey, we made it to page 2. I think I want to open the door. Before you know it, the doorknob is turning in your hand. Your heart full of both deep dread and compulsive need to know what might be on the other side. What do you think you're doing? Well, a dark presence lies beyond this door. Can't you feel it? You might be cooked, I might be cooked. Can't you feel it calling out? That's called a draft, and there's nothing dark about it. It's just cold air. Now stop being weird and watch your hands already. Everyone's waiting on you. You won't let her interrupt you. You need to know what's behind that door. Oh, no you don't. Come on, wash your hands and sit down. She grabs you by the shoulder, yanking you away. Oh, whoa. That's crazy. You do as she says, cleaning up under her watchful eyes and allowing yourself to be ushered back to the table and away from the door. Dinner is already laid out. Dinner rolls, spaghetti, and a light salad. Kanika anxiously picks at her food. Stella is nervously talkative. Maurice is suddenly quiet and tense, his shoulders tight as his mother perches on the chair next to his. Dr. Kelly eyes all of you with a sharp, fierce gaze. Dr. Kelly's now my sus list. She's so sus. She's so fucking sus. She sits opposite you at the far head of the table, her figure silhouetted against the light of the setting sun in the window behind her. Pills. She slides a few tablets towards Reese. He obediently swallows them. This is excellent, Dr. Kelly. Is the pasta sauce homemade? No, it's from a jar. I worked too many hours to make my own pasta sauce. Well, you have excellent taste in brands. And if you ever want any tips on easy home-cooked pasta sauces, you know No thanks, Stella. I have the internet if I need recipes. Thanks again for having us, Dr. Kelly. We really appreciate it. Holy shit, what a fucking line. You know, I thought I saw a video online about a family like yours. Turns out the mom was poisoning her kid for 18 years. What the fucking Christ? Who says that? But facts, though? I mean, she does kind of behave like that. The danger is going to get kicked out. I really want to talk about the danger. I really do. It's definitely going to get us kicked out, though. Gosh, I don't even know where to begin. All of these are gonna get you kicked out, like, for sure, right? Imagine you run to the door. Closing time, I'll be back in a minute when you make it home. Be safe! Drive safe. I'm glad you made it through the night, and it seems like you're getting out on time. So, drive home safe. Have the police contacted you about Duke's body yet? Last I heard, they still haven't found it. Body? I was under the impression he just was missing. No, Duke, he definitely died. I saw the footage, and I saw it for myself in person. So did Nori. He's not missing. How the hell did that happen? Stella said it was those things in the woods. The ditchlings. They made him misfire. Ditchlings? Oh, I see. This was for one of your videos, huh? You should know that better than to lend any credence to Stella's little cryptozoology stories. I don't doubt that something happened to him, but I'm sure there was no little ghouls involved. I've seen them, Mom. Outside my window at night. They're real. You don't have to talk to me like I'm a kid. I might be sick, but I'm still capable of reason, okay? Are you sure they aren't just raccoons, or... Stop doubting everything I say. Stop trying to rewrite things I tell you to fit what you think should be true. There's weird shit going down in Scarlet Hollow. Aside from Reese's mom staring down at the table, nobody's making contact with anybody else. Yes, Reese, that's what I'm saying. Fucking stand up for yourself. I appreciate that. Have you seen any sick animals lately? I'm a doctor, not a vet. Didn't someone come in with a sick cat last week? Yes, but it's not like I examined the thing. I just told them what I told you and sent them on their way. You said it had lumps. Sure, it had lumps, but I assumed it was suffering from some cow disease. It's not something I've done much research on. I don't know how normal it is for a cow to be covered in lumps. Doesn't that sound like ditchlings, and no farm animals safe from those devious clutches? Dr. Kelly, in Sally's footage, it looks like there was something pupating inside one of those Duke's chickens. I bet those were the lumps on the cow. Really should have taken a look. You could have made discoveries previously unknown to the scientific world. Or I could have spread some new horrible disease to my chronically ill son. I'll leave these discoveries to someone else. The more you talk, the less you feel like you're having a conversation, and the more you feel like you're treading on eggshells. Do you know Sam Wayne? Sam Wayne? Dr. Kelly takes a moment to think. No, it doesn't ring a bell. Someone you know? Someone who's been following Nori around. Super mysterious guy. The reason to believe he might have been caught some kind of weird illness at the mines. It looks like he could use medical help, so please let us know if he shows up or anything. If there's someone harassing you, you should get the police involved. This isn't any of my business. Interesting. The danger. Reese is a talented artist. You must be very proud of him. He has a lot of skill honed through practice and dedication. I can't say I understand a lot of his pieces, but of course I'm proud. Thanks, Doc. What exactly does he have? It's a combination of genetic diseases that give him a fragile immune system, among other things. So yeah, he has like an autoimmune disease. Excuse me. It's too much to get into. A lot of technical terms I'd have to explain. It's not good dinner talk, and it can't be pleasant for him to have to hear it again, so let's drop it. I'm fine talking about it. He should become a VTuber. I literally said that earlier on this. I literally said that earlier. I was like, he should just become a VTuber. That's what everyone... Half of all the VTubers fucking have, like... Are, like... in horrible condition. I'd rather be talking about something else. Tension at the dinner table reaches a breaking point. Alright, that's enough. Dr. Kelly is interrupted by Reese before she can finish her thought. So we're talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week, while Nori is still in town. We'll have to see how you're feeling. Can handle a movie, Doc. It's interesting he calls her Doc instead of Mom. Yeah, we'll just sit downstairs in the dark. Reese is used to that. I'm sure he'll be okay. You're always overestimating how much you're able to do, Reese. This is why you keep getting sick. If I get sick, so what? It's not like that's ever going to change. I'm sick every day, and I'm not getting better. I don't want to spend the last few miserable years of my life holed up in the basement alone, just because seeing my friends has been deemed too strenuous. Yeah, whack dynamic adoption? I don't think so. They look pretty similar. But it's definitely a whack dynamic, for sure. I'm an adult, for God's sake. I can't believe I have to ask for permission from my mom just to have friends over. Reese stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain and wrapping himself in his arms. Don't say things like that. I'm doing everything I can to try and fix. Silence as Dr. Kelly's eyes shoot open. Reese? Reese abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Damn it, I knew it. I knew this would be too much. Everyone, get out of my house, please. Just leave us alone. Stop trying to interfere with his life. All it does is hurt him more. Holy shit, what a line. That's cold. But we can't just leave him like this. Now is when he needs his friend the most. No, now is when he needs me the most. I'm his doctor and his mother. I know you care about him. I know that, and he knows it too. But all any of you would do is get in the way. So just leave, please. The door. Don't worry. Kill. If we have an opportunity to get out of the door, I will get at the door. Door? Oh my god. Coffee. He seemed fine before dinner. It always comes in waves, but I can assure you that right now he's very much not fine. I'll leave. He seemed fine. Okay. Warrior, please don't tell me to pick options. I will pick. I will be alright. I can pick. I don't worry. The three of you are rushed to the door. We'll be back, Reese. Feel better soon. You're good. Don't worry. You're chill. Don't worry. I got this. Have faith in me. Have faith in me. Operation Bail Him Out. We need to tell these two about the door. Dr. Kelly shuts the door in your faces. The click of a lock signals the end of your dinner at Reese's. The door to the clinic. Oh, so that was like the clinic sign of the house then? The door to the clinic felt like it had the same pull on me as the carving in the mines. Warrior, chill. Again, chill. Do you think something's back there? Another one of those carvings is somewhere in there. I'm certain of it. Okay, that'd be really weird. If we find it, do you think you'd get another vision? I'm just spitballing here, but I wonder if what that carving showed you last night is related to the ditchlings. You're not suggesting we go poking around in there, are you? Of course I am. Maybe tomorrow. I love her. She has no fear. She has no fear of consequences. I'm not breaking into Dr. Kelly's clinic based on a bad vibe Nori got. I'm too invested to take a shower. Oh my god. You're so real for that, though. Do you think Reese might have a supernatural affliction? Like, related to what you felt in there? If he did, why wouldn't Dr. Kelly have it? It makes more sense if he just has a genetic condition, assuming there isn't any foul play. Foul play? The whole thing is just fishy, and after tonight, I feel like my fear of Dr. Kelly is a lot more justified than I thought. She's just overprotective. I'm sure that's all that's going on. She has every right to be. I mean, the poor guy took 2 bites of food and got sick immediately. I can't imagine what that's like for both of them to go through. Look, I'm just saying, maybe there's more to their dynamic than him just being sick. But it's not like there's much we can do about it right now. We could probably go back and forth on this for a while. Let's grab Gitchin and get going. The sun is setting and we wouldn't want to miss a second of ghost action. Zilla hurries off down the hill, almost as if to run away from what just happened. You and Kanika follow her down the slowly darkening street. This is back at the library. Lit by the orange hues of the setting sun, the library feels different. What was once a quaint building in a small town now stands as an imposing structure, its walls holding something that stares back at you with menace. Maybe Kanika is right. Maybe ghosts aren't real, and the rest of tonight is going to be a pleasant break from the events from the past few days. But you know, oh my god. But you know that's not the case. There's something old and powerful in there, and you can feel it stir as the sun sets and the daylight fades away. Oh no. Into the library. Oh, there's the cat. It's Pixel is his name, over on the left. That's his exterior. Excuse me. Munching on this fucking cough drop. Just as its exterior was intimidating in the setting sun, the inside of the library is dark, its shadows deep and foreboding. The meet and greet with the mayor ended quite some time ago, and the throngs of visitors took whatever joy was in this place with them as they left it. Damn. What a way to write. Hey Oscar, are you back yet? Shh, you can't yell in the library, it's against the rules. It's after hours. Rules only apply before 5 p.m. Now it's our domain. Also, welcome back, Gretchen, our queen. Hey, you're just in time. Rosalina's situated in the back room. Alexis is going to keep her company while we hopefully get this all sorted out. I'd love for her to be able to sleep in her own bed tonight. How is she doing? She's not quite as chipper as she was when she was on stronger meds, but she's still doing surprisingly well. Alexis has been by her side nonstop. She's been a real good friend. Rosalina and I are both lucky to have her right now. Let's go! The girl who, like, fucking stood up for herself. Well, it's like a wet paper bag and is now, like, okay admitting to herself that she's allowed to be friends with someone else other than fucking Becca. Thank Christ. I'm glad she's back home at least, and we'll be able to get her back into her real home in no time. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? We forgot to check the journal for day 2. Oh. Whoa. Checked in on Dustin, woke up in my cousin's guest room, checked in on Justin, told Avery the truth about last night's encounter in the woods, had tea with Avery at the diner, walked with Stella to the mines, spoke to 3 groups of miners, and was caught by Tabitha. Warned Tabitha about the teens sneaking into the Shaw mine, went after Becca and Alexis at the cost of Rosalina's safety. Huh. That's interesting. Shaw, so true. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Hey, Scarlet! Adina! Got him up! So true. I've come fully loaded. I've got my EMF reader, temperature gauge, spirit box, infrared camera, UV light, video cameras, salt, flashlights for everybody in case the ghost messes with the electricity, parabolic microscope, Sharpies and paper for automatic writing, matches and candles for rituals. Gretchen. And you've got your specter-sniffing compatriot at your side too. This nose can sniff out any ne'er-do-well we might find, whether spirit or scoundrel. Get good, it's also true. Oh, and a Ouija board. I know they're toys, but you never know what might come in handy. Ah, this is a lot of ghost hunting stuff for something that was so last minute. You just have this stuff ready to go in a bug-out bag or something? Of course I do. I actually stashed a couple of bags here overnight after I got back from the mines. Excuse me? Oh my god, fucking Stella. I wasn't about to carry everything around all day. This way we can go in light, pop out to grab more stuff once everything starts getting spooky. What? Oh. What is the door opening and closing, huh? What? I may never have found any compelling evidence of ghosts, but it's not for lack of trying, and after last night, I'm more than ready to try again. Oh, it's Avery. Hey, hope I'm not too late. Have I missed any creepy paranormal stuff? Avery, glad you can make it. The more pair of hands we have, the more equipment we can carry. Sure thing, always happy to offer a hand or two. I hope you aren't taking this as seriously as everybody else. I need someone else to be rational. Whoa, is this an EMF reader? I've never seen one in person. Look at all this stuff. Spirit box, parabolic microphone. Y'all really cover your bases. Oh my fucking god. They know. They know. Oh no. Hey, I'm as rational as they come. I'm just not ready to rule out weird paranormal stuff. When people tell me they saw a ghost, who am I to say they didn't? I mean, y'all apparently saw some unexplainable stuff on Monday, and that mine only collapsed again after 100 years while y'all were in there. I'm just saying, anything seems possible right now. There's something back there. I can feel it. Really? This is so exciting. I can't wait to finally see a ghost. Yeah, exciting is a word. As someone here for the thrill of being terrified, it's the word I'm here for. We'll see how you two feel about that once things get started. What? Bro, what the fuck? Everyone in the fucking town is gonna be here. Yo, don't go rush off ghost busting without Zane. No way I was gonna forget your promise, Stella. Zane, glad you could make it. I was confronted with my own mortality for the first time yesterday, so I'm desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease my troubled mind. Bro. There's no way the dude with the weed hat, the child with the weed hat, is desperate for answers about the afterlife to ease his troubled mind. Give this guy, like, 5 to 10 years, and you know he will be doing acid. Like, you know he's gonna be doing fucking psychedelics for sure. Maybe shrooms. Maybe LSD. You know. Well, let's go mess with some ghosts. Oh my, this is certainly a lot of humans for one little old ghost hunt. I do hope this means my dear Stella will be safe this evening, and whatever foul creatures lurk in the shadows choose to prey on someone else. I hope my ghost is big enough for 6 ghost hunters at once. If this is everyone, we can go ahead and... That's everyone. Wait, what about Tabby? What about her? She's not here, so let's get started. I guess she can catch up to us once she gets here. Well, if y'all are itching to get started, it's through the back. Follow me. Pixel. Hey, human. Kick ghost ass, okay? All my stuff in there. It's a fucking Pixel. Over on the left. You can see him over here. Beneath the fucking creepy ass poster. God, Avery always looks good in their jacket. Like, for real, for real. I love that style of jacket. Wait, what? I missed the dialogue. Looks like the sun has almost set. This is when stuff usually starts to kick off. I've been back inside for about a week, so I have no idea what to expect. Hey. Wait. You're not doing this without me. If there's a ghost, I want to see it with my own eyes. Oh, hey, Zane, what's up? Yo. Rosalina, you're not supposed to be out of bed. Damn, that's crazy. That's metal. You decided it's best to let Oscar handle this. I've done enough resting, and it's not like hobbling around inside the library is any different than hobbling around our house. I miss being there. I miss feeling home. Let the pup come. It's best to give her the chance to face her obstacles head on. Take it from an old soul like me. So true, Getchen. Why is this on, like, auto? What is happening? Did I do something? Toggle auto advancing text. I don't know why I pressed to click this, but it's really frustrating. Shouldn't be hobbling around at all. Just take it easy until you're more healed. I've got to learn to walk around eventually. Might as well start while I'm on my pain meds. Our house is one story. It's not like I'm climbing Everest. Oscar sighs. The answer is no, Rosa. You need to rest. As if. I can't get any rest in that creepy little back room. Want our house back. I'm coming with you. Crappy, since when do you use language like that? We have this taken care of. Nearly half the town is here to help. What are you going to do, old man? You can't stop me. I'm injured, remember? Goddamn. Rosalina is fucking talking back. I'm not that old. You better turn around or I'll ground you. Dad, I'm pretty sure as grounded as I can get. What happened? A bunch of people joined. Like, you didn't miss anything. A bunch of people fucking showed up. Avery's here. Zane is here. Us, Kanika. No door then? No. The door to the clinic? No. We haven't even gone inside the fucking house. We're at the library. It's because you're on painkillers, Rosa. It doesn't mean that. Rosalina ignores him, grimacing but confident as she hobbles forward on her crutches. Oscar says and does nothing to stop her. Okay. See, everyone is here to do the ghost busting thing. You all cross over the threshold and enter Oscar's living room. Family photos line the walls, and stacks of books sit comfortably on wooden furniture. Is she gonna outrun nothing? I mean, true? And there's that feeling again. Like the mines, like the door to the clinic. A dusty, suffocating, dizzying feeling. Something is in this house, though whether it's a ghost or something worse, you cannot know. Okay, looks pretty normal for now. I don't remember that picture being on the floor, but that could be non-supernatural. None of my equipment is picking up anything around the picture. I'll set up a camera in case it falls again. Could be important evidence. Might want to save your cameras for Rosalina's room. That's where I've seen the ghost manifest. It's just down the hall. Oscar and Kanika startle as the door swings open again. Tabitha, she made it! Let's fucking go! Oh, hell yeah. Seems I made it just in time. Let's get this show on the road. I don't have all night. Tabby! Great, she's here. Wow, Nori, you really brought the whole gang together today. I think this is like the most amount of people that could be here, except for maybe Reese. Like, maybe there's a route where, like, we convince Reese to, like, bust out. But, like, otherwise, this is, like, the most amount of people that could be here for it. You know? I have every right to be here, Kanika. My family built this place, you know. Yeah, I know. We all know. Nori, what made you think inviting her was a good idea? What? I like her. We're friends. I'm gonna tell everyone that me and Tabitha are friends. I like Tabitha, and I will back her up. There's Sunday. Well, technically that was earlier today, yeah. Look at her. Look at her fucking smug face. I love it. Really? Yeah, so what? Like, it's weird to be friends with your cousin? Tabitha's the goat. She is the goat. Wow, Nori, do you have any idea how hard it is to get these two in the same room? This is amazing. Yeah, amazing. That's a word for it. Sounds like we're in for an interesting night. I'm glad I didn't stay in the same town with the people I went to high school with. No wonder small towns have so much drama. I wonder if the ghost will even show with this many people around. Oh dear, could someone warm the air back up? My joints are creaking in this dreadful chill. I love Gretchen. She's so cute. Wait, is it just me or does it feel suddenly colder? It sure does. I definitely feel that. Same, I've got chills. Temperature gun says it's actually a couple degrees colder. That's normal. Rooms and hallways are sometimes colder than other parts of the house. Well, with this many people in the room, it'd be fucking warm, right? Like, people... If you get enough people in a small room, it'll warm up quick. Oh, genuine cold spot. I gotta snap a pic for posterity. There's gonna be something in the photo, I bet. Is that it? This isn't very scary. Wait, Rosalina, if the ghost mostly manifests in your room, shouldn't you have seen it? I've only seen the stain. Dad made me switch rooms with him way before we moved out. I wasn't about to let my daughter sleep in a haunted bedroom. I spent most of my nights on the couch before we set up shop in the library. Even if there is something back there, I'm not scared of it, and I'm mad at it. God, she's so valid for that, actually. Y'all are so brave. I'd be terrified sleeping somewhere that might have a ghost. We're wasting our time here. Oscar said the ghost is in Rosalina's room. Yeah, but we don't have to rush there. I'm sure we can deal with it from out here, right? Well, are you actually scared or something? You're an adult with a child. Grow up. Damn, Tabitha! Tell it like it is! Shut it, Tabitha. No one wants your opinion. Still, I've been meaning to ask, do you actually know how to get rid of ghosts? How exactly are we going to get rid of it if we find one? Well, my ghost-busting kit has symbols for every major religion, a sort of holy books, a bunch of salt, and some jars for ectoplasm. And if worst comes to worst, we can always use the Ouija board to politely ask it to leave. Aren't Ouija boards super cursed? Are you sure that wouldn't make it bad or invite a demon into the house or something? Ouija boards are toys. The only power they have is scaring kids at slumber parties. Sounds like fun to me. We might as well give it a try, right? What's the worst that could happen? Make the ghost mad and it gives us more evidence? Sounds like a win-win. I think I'd rather not take the chance. One ghost is enough to deal with. I don't much like the thought of opening a door for something worse. Wow, you've never been this superstitious, Dad. This ghost really has you freaked out. Okay. Oscar takes a deep breath before continuing. Let's head to Rosalina's room. Follow me. Whoa, why is there just a fucking bloodstain? That's so fucking creepy. This is where I've seen it. It appears on top of the stain. Also, I love Tabby just sitting in the window. Little bat plushie is so cute. Remember to use baking soda. True. That's actually good advice on this. Do you mean this massive blood stain? It stinks to high heaven. I mean, the goat sharded. I don't know. That really could be the case. It's blood. Yeesh. That's gotta be tough to scrub out. Doesn't the whole county own this house? Do they know about the damaged carpet? Have you seen your house? I don't see how that's relevant. Weird, I'm not getting anything. It's not even cold. It's the same temperature as the living room. Nothing on the EMF either. She still says it stinks. Well, she's a dog. It smells like blood, I'm sure. Then your equipment is wrong. The stain is definitely paranormal. I've scrubbed it out too many times to count, and it just keeps coming back. It's just a stain, Dad. Can we just cover back up? I don't mind sleeping in here. Maybe we have to scrub it out first? Could be that the paranormal stuff will activate if we give it a reason to. Oh, good idea. I've never heard of a bleach-activated ghost before. You don't use bleach to clean out a carpet, Tabitha. Whatever. How was I supposed to know that? Not everybody gets to learn how to clean things. God, Kanika is kind of a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even if they don't get along, like, fucking can it for the 5 seconds that you guys are gonna be here together, you know? Like, not every comment has to be a fucking jibe. Like, Christ alive. You don't have to make snide remarks every second. I don't know. Like, I'm pro Tabitha, but, like, even if Tabitha was rude to me and I thought she was a fucking bitch, like, you don't treat someone like that. If y'all are offering free carpet cleaning, be my guest. The stain is an attempt at expression. There are no words, no decipherable patterns, but you can still feel it, a cry for help for something that has lost its voice. Something is crying out for help. Huh, you might be onto something, Nori. I wonder if the blood spells something out on the floor underneath. Have you tried tearing up the carpet? In a house owned by the government? Nope, I'm not messing with their carpets. I'd rather scrub out ghost blood out of it every day than have the government take me to court for destroying their property. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll just take you to court for neglect instead. Don't it occur to you that there might be a leaky pipe under the floor? I hate to agree with Tabitha on anything, but some kind of structural damage does seem likely. Tearing up the carpet doesn't seem like such a bad idea. Only one way to be sure. What the fuck, Stella? Stella? What the fuck? Stella, you cannot just be tearing up the fucking carpet in someone's house. Stella excitedly starts tugging at the corner of the carpet. Are we digging? Let me help. This is my area of expertise after all. Oh dear. You're doing the government a favor, really. We'll cover for you. You don't have to sweat it. Whoa. Tella pulls back the carpet, revealing a hatch. The floor around it stained in reddish brown. What if there isn't a ghost after all? What if somebody lives down there? Okay, maybe I don't want to sleep in here. A hatch. A hidden hatch. This is even better than finding a message. But there's no basement beneath the house. At least we weren't told about a basement. And look, all the red stuff is coming from underneath. Oh yeah, this is super haunted. Alright, you've got a basement chock full of ghosts. I can just feel it. Still no readings, though. None of the equipment has made a sound. Of course not. You all know last month was super rainy. It's clearly been a long time since anyone has stepped in the foot in the basement or crawl space or whatever is under that hatch. There must be a leak that flooded the whole area under the house. The water dissolved the caulk around the edge and leaked into the carpet, and it's red because North Carolina has red-ass dirt. It's as simple as that. It's not mud, it's blood. Human blood. I tested it. What? Bro had it tested and still didn't do anything about it? Bro, if there was human blood on my carpet, I don't care. I would tear up the carpet to begin with. I don't give a shit if it's government property. That's crazy. Oscar, what the fuck are you doing? Well, you tested it wrong. Tabitha and Kanika saying it at the same time. Look at that. I love it. Maybe they could get along. That's the thing. They could get along because they're both so fucking scientifically oriented. It can't be blood, right? Kanika's right. We've got a muddy floor, so that's why it's so cold in here, too. There's wet dirt underneath the house. Congratulations. We solved your ghost problem. No way. There's an old hatch in the floor that someone tried to seal up. We're not leaving until we know what's down there. I'm with Stella. This is my room, and I need to know what's down there. Have you considered they might have tried sealing it up because it's unsafe? Uh-oh. Do you think the flooding could have caused made the house unstable? I'm all in on ghost hunting. I don't know if I could crawl into another dangerous crevice. I'm going for it. Oh, Jesus. What? Huh? Okay. You come into Oscar's living room. You can't tell what time it is, and your friends are nowhere in sight. At least physically, this is Oscar's living room. Spiritually and mentally, you've been ripped away to some other place. Are you the ghost? No, I think we're probably related to the ghost. Because we were in the mines, we saw people that we were related to from years and years ago. The building feels colder, and there's something about the air that feels wrong. It's stale with an undercurrent of mold and earth. It makes you feel claustrophobic, as though you're in a coffin, each breath depleting what little oxygen is left. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. How did we end up back here? Where is everyone? Did we pass out again? Was there a gas leak in the basement or something? Is fainting some kind of weird family thing? Is there a genetic condition I need to be worried about? Not that I'm aware of. Nothing like this has happened before you got to town. Who knows what sort of nastiness was festering in that basement? Your cousin marches to the front door and opens it. Why does it look like Oscar's house is in front of us? Didn't we just leave? I must be misremembering things. Let's go. No, you're right. There shouldn't be a door there. Clearly, whatever was in that basement is messing with our heads. We just left Oscar's house. The library has to be on the other side of that door. Two of you cross the hallway and open the door. Something isn't right. What the fuck? It feels like a late summer afternoon. The air is warm and wet, and the scent of flowers drifts on the breeze. This... Tabitha, please tell me I'm not the only one seeing a scratchy shadow in the distance. Damn, Tabitha, what was in that cream soda? You're not. What the hell is that thing? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke? Are we both having the same stroke at the same time? Creature in the thorns. Oh, on the left. Do you see it? Do you see the ditchling? Over here. You can see a ditchling right over here. Whoa. You see that creature behind the thorns? That's one of the bad omens Stella and I found in the woods. Ew. Damn, Tabitha, what was in that cream soda? Excuse me? It was just normal cream soda, and you had it hours ago. This has nothing to do with me. There's gotta be an exit somewhere. We just have to look. Wait, do you hear music? Oh, I do hear music. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that scared the shit out of me. Movement stirs as a figure cloaked in shadows rises to attention. Stella and Gretchen. Stella? The lover. Who are you? What are you doing on my property? Her little dog. Bark, bark, woof, bark. Hey, we can talk to animals. She's just barking. Huh? Me? Shut up. Mystical? Eddie? It's Charlie? What the fuck does that mean? Eddie? It's Charlie. Like as in Charles Shaw? The presence. Eddie, it's Charlie. What? Did you say Eddie? No one's called me that in a long time. It's Edward Dean now. I'm not a child anymore. Do the Bro, look, chill. Again. You do not need to tell me what to pick. It's okay. I got it. Edward Dean. Eddie? You've got to be kidding me. This isn't Stella. This is the lover. What are you talking about? The part of me that lets me know who other people are says this is the lover. I don't know what I'm telling you what I know, and what I know that this isn't Stella right now. This is the lover. Who's the lover? I have no idea. Okay, fine. I'm going to pretend you didn't say anything then. I wish I could say the same. You should have stayed gone, and you absolutely shouldn't have shown up here of all places. If you're caught, I don't think you understand what father might do. Oh crud, I think I missed the line. Come with me, Eddie. Haven't you always wanted to see the coast? Now's your chance. We can just leave. Is this what you have to... about what I told you earlier? Please don't tell anyone about stuff I say to you in private. Arf, arf. No, it's not. The goat in the background? The goat is in the background. That is true. I can't. It's not that easy for me. My brothers were sent to Normandy, and now I'm the only Scarlet left besides father. I have responsibilities, Charlie. Oh! So Charles Shaw was, like, dating a Scarlet then? Is that what's going on? Shut up. Shut up. Screw your family. Screw my family. Why are we letting the choices made by our fathers destroy our lives, too? Tabitha stares at you speechless. You should just get out of town while you still can. Whatever you came back for, it's not worth it. I kind of like the playing along part. Because you can say let her go, Spirit, but... You're right. What I came back for isn't worth it. But you are. I won't leave the holler without you. If you change your mind, I'll be around. Oh, whoa. She just got, like, pulled into the distance. She's gone, along with the shadow in the corner. Come on, we have to take... It must have taken the wrong door out of the annex. We're getting out of here before anything else happens. We have to go after Stella. Absolutely not. We were not being drawn deeper in this weird garden, greenhouse, whatever it is. She yanks your arm, pulling you back the way you came. Oh, there's another ditchling over on the left. Positively freaked out? Yeah, this is freaky as shit. Holy. Where did the annex go? Let's turn back. Yeah, maybe we just got turned around. Soon if you turn around, only to be met with the same door. Home with my own car finally? Hell yeah, did they find out what was wrong with it? Did I miss anything spooky? Please look at what is in front of you. Yes. I don't even know how to fucking describe what just happened. We went... Oh, this seems normal, oh my god. We went to the library to, like, ghost bust with the whole gang, basically. And, we found that there's underneath the carpet of Rosalina's room, there was a hatch, and, when Stella opened the hatch, we just kind of, like, got sucked into this mystical place. And we just had a conversation with a ghost possessing Stella, basically. And it was Edwardine Scarlet, I think, who was probably talking to Charles Shaw, and we with our mystical perk, like, communicated to her as though we were Charles Shaw. I'm, like, not entirely sure, but they were in love. I think Charles Shaw was seeing a Scarlet woman. Where are we? Don't you get it? This is the annex. Bullshit. This is all bullshit. She storms up to the door, throwing it open. Oh my god. Bells ring as cacophony rages outside. The door in front of you pulsates as figures unseen bang against it. The shaded figure from the garden sits in the corner, ever so slightly more defined. What the fuck is happening? There's like a pickaxe, a bloody pickaxe, a sheep with arrows in it, crosses, there's ditchlings everywhere. Are you kidding me? This is messed up. We need help. God, please let this call go through. Above the door? Yeah, there's like a broken cherub figure. Tabitha anxiously taps her foot as she waits for her phone to connect. Hey, it's what? No, it's Tabitha. Didn't you see the caller ID? Stop interrupting me. Can't you hear what I'm cousin is cut off by a dial tone of a disconnected call. Great, she couldn't hear a word I said. Looks like we're on our own. Oh my god. That's Rosalina getting possessed? She's missing her leg? Jesus. Junior, pack your things, quickly, hurry. Jesus, Rosalina, you scared the shit out of me. Oh my god. And it's Alexis as the mob. Maybe we should run him out on a rail, too. Make an example of the whole family. Mama, what's going on? Am I going to have to deal with you doing this all night? Please, he's only a child. We'll live peacefully. Just leave peacefully. Just give us a little time. They were only children, too. My boy was in there. Why should I give Junior here all the time in the world to gather his little toys and fancy clothes? My boy didn't have that kind of luxury. Oh. Alma, what's the man talking about? Why hasn't Daddy come home yet? Who are you supposed to be this time? Don't listen to him, Charlie. Just keep packing. Oh, it can't be Charles Shaw then. It might be Charles Shaw Jr.? Did Charles Shaw have a son? I don't remember from the book. Oh, it might be Charles Scarlet. Their son, right? They had a son who was named Charles Scarlet? I don't remember. Looks like the others are on their way. Better hurry, boy, or you and your little dolls here might get burned up. And as for you, lady, what makes you think you're going to be keeping any of the valuables you're packing in that fine suitcase of yours? Daddy said when he's not here, I'm the man in the house. So you don't get to put us around, mister. I'll call the police. Oh, so you're some kind of toddler now, aren't you? Trust me, boy, the coppers ain't coming here tonight. And what makes you think you can talk to an adult like that? Maybe they should have had you working in the mines too, instead of lazing around in this big house. Maybe we'll learn a thing or two about respecting your elders. Don't talk to my son like that. Don't talk to me like that, woman. I call the shots. Now get out unless you want to go up in flames with all your precious jewels and expensive dresses. You're lucky I'm even letting you leave. It wants revenge on our family. That's why we aren't possessed. But I don't want to go. I haven't packed all my puppets. I haven't even said goodbye to Eddie. I don't want to leave. Can't you clue me in at all? Please just break second character for a second and tell me what the hell all this is. I don't want to, because the last time we broke character, it was like not quite like the thing knew that we were breaking character. You know? It's okay, Charlie. You can make new ones, even better than these. It's good for him. Shouldn't be playing with dolls anyway. Now you're gonna have to earn your keep just like the rest of us, boy. No more big inheritance for you. The mother and mob are whisked away, leaving you and Tabitha in the empty room. As they depart, the front door stops pounding and opens into a beckoning white void. We're in hell. We both died and we're in hell. Are we supposed to be Charlie? Is Charlie the ghost? Your guess is as good as mine. Who did you call on the phone earlier? Friend of the family. Not that it matters, though. They had to call in and go through, so we're on our own. Okay, let's put our heads together. What do we know? We know that we can't leave, and we know that we're not possessed, at least as far as we can tell. Whatever we saw in this room at least happened right after the Shaw mine collapsed in 1918. I think the only option for us right now is to keep doing what it wants us to do. Maybe it'll stop at some point, or maybe we'll figure out a way to escape. There's so many ditchlings here. There's at least 3, 4, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I count 5. Yeah, they are. Those things are horrible. No wonder you were such a mess when you came back on Monday. Right, there's only one way to get to the end of this. Shall we? Yeah, let's get this over with. You and Tabitha walk up to where the pounding door used to stand and step into the void. Oh my god. You're outside and it's night, a false moon looming massive in the painted sky. The night feels thick and warm, the insects lively, their call unnaturally tinny. Everything feels warped and wrong, like you're listening to a record fish from the bottom of a pond. Ugh, what magic words do we have to say to make you let us go? We're sorry, okay? Whatever our family did to piss you off so much, we're sorry. Oh my god. Kanika. You poor dear, I've been keeping track of you, scuttling around town like a tomcat. You've fallen hard for Miss Edwardine, haven't you? Back off, lady. I don't know you, and if you know what's good for you, you don't know me either. Who's this supposed to be? The nosy neighbor? There's no need to be embarrassed. Your secret is safe with me. You know, I never did approve of what the Scarlets did to your family. So yeah, we're like Charles Shaw Jr. and what it did to the two of you youngins. Childhood sweethearts, just think of how lovely it would be if you could just be happy together. That's what you want, isn't it? Don't talk about my family, and I don't need life advice from some old broad. Old broad, youngins. Whoever we're talking to has been dead for a really, really long time. I'm sure by now you've realized the young lady doesn't plan on leaving with you, but it's not for lack of a desire, as you well know. It's Enoch. Even if you dragged her over the town limits, his hold over her would make sure neither of you would ever be happy again. Excuse me. Just think of what happened to your poor mother and father. Do you want that to be the two of you? We'll never be like them. We love each other. My mother just loved his money, and as soon as it was gone, so was she. And then he loved his... And then all he loved was his booze. He and Eddie aren't like that. Holy... Is this loud for you guys? It's so fucking loud for me. Yeah, it's kind of loud. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. Sounds like fine for me. We'll turn it down to like there, I think. Hopefully that's tolerable. Because it's really fucking loud. We would never be like them. We love each other. Me and Eddie aren't like that. Tabitha stares ahead in riveted silence. The powers at work here are stronger than even your love could withstand. You need to break the bond holding her here. Then you can both go free. No more misfortune. Not for you, and not for anyone else bold enough to step foot outside the holler. Witch Mime's handing you something, though her hand is empty. Everything you need to know is on that map. I don't understand. Is this a map? And some kind of poem? That's where you'll find them. You need her there. And be careful. Good luck to the both of you. I hope you get your happiness. What the fuck is happening, guys? I'm so confused. Have the size. Okay, let's find the way out. Let's see if any ideas. I don't think there's anything else we can do until we get to the end. Or until we die, whichever. Before you two of you can leave, a smell hits you. Sweating, suffocating flesh with a tinge of saccharine and stomach-turning scent of decay. Who haven't we seen from the gang of people we saw here? Oscar, Zane, and Avery? I think are the only people who we haven't like had possessed. I go, bye, good night, warrior, good night. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you a lot. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, it's Wayne. Or at that part. Hi Wiz, how are you? Yeah. We've been using our mystical perk to like speak back in character to the ghost thing. What the fuck is Wayne doing here? There you are. I would have found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. Oh, whoa, he just stepped on the fucking ditch lane. It doesn't seem to have the same issue with these miserable little parasites. It's his home you're trespassing. It's definitely not his home. One second. My boss just texted me. My boss just... So, I've been having this back and forth with my boss, because he's also playing Silksong. He finished Silksong, and he just texted me, apparently I hate myself. I started a Steel Soul file, let's see how far I get. No, don't stop him. Yeah, because for the record, he texted me the other day, on Sunday, that he 100% of the game and 100% all the file, like the fucking creature file, and he has 158 hours in the game. So I'm gonna say LMAO, good luck. Please don't feel compelled to finish it like the 100%. LOL. Kind of beat though. I appreciate that my boss also games sometimes. So what the fuck is Sam Wayne doing? Oh, he killed it. What? He like squished it. Oh wow. Bottom feeders always manage to slip through the cracks, don't they? I guess let's talk to him. Let's save, in case talking to him gets him killed. Hey Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Don't talk to it. Let Nori speak. I'm no enemy. Oh, he texted me back. Oh yeah, this one is just about crossing the finish line, not 100%ing. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking... He's already beaten Lace 1, is what he said. I want your boss. He's a good guy. He's not perfect, but he's definitely is like the exact kind of boss I want. Because he's also very comfortable with like being blatantly anti-work. So I'm like very appreciative of that. Lace 1 is crazy early. It is crazy early. That's kind of base? Yeah. But base for real? Yeah. I guess I will keep you updated on his Steel Soul run. Let Nori speak, I'm no enemy. Don't listen to it either. What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Nori. I don't think that girl is any good for you, Stella. That girl is any good for you. Stella, was that her name? She seems she's skilled at finding trouble. Maybe I should pay her a visit soon, if she makes it out of here alive. Tabitha bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella? Did Stella keep Gretchen? Oh my god. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Can't think about that right now. We have to focus on getting out of here. I'm sure everything will go back to normal and everyone will be fine once we do. If that thing got in, there must be a way out. Come on, we've got to keep going. Oh, it's Oscar. So, let's think. So, Oscar, Zane, and Avery are the people that we haven't run into. So, the two of you step out from the brush into the long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Oh my god, there's Zane, I guess. A figure rises to attention, blocking your way. The caretaker. I'm afraid he doesn't have long. Is there anything you need to say to him? I'd say it now. Oh, this is Charles Shaw Sr.? What is going on? What is, like, groaning? As the caretaker is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. The father lies in its center, looking pitifully small. I'm sorry, boy. I let my troubles drive your mama away. I'm sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now. You're getting what you deserve. Alright, you're definitely channeling Charles Shaw Jr., which must be who the ghost is. It's the only thing that makes sense. I think the thing in the window is making sound? Probably. I mean, it's Charles Shaw Jr., right? Damn it, Jr., how many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but the damn snake Enoch went behind my back. Oh, what bullshit. Not for that. For what you did to our family. We could have just started over someplace new, but instead you became the son of a bitch the Scarlets made you out to be. This Charles Jr. is making a good point. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept that when he's dug his own grave. May have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still. They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Yeah, me too. It's so... I mean, it's the ghost, right? Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass on this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back there. Tell people the truth. Try and find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please. I know I ain't the best father, but I'm no murderer. Oh, is that what this game is about? Like, the town is haunted because Charles Shaw was falsely accused, and now he's like, won't be able to rest until people believe that it's the Scarlets that fucking, like, did the whole, like, mining operation thing collapse? Like, caused the mine collapse? I'll see what I can do. Get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Damn it, boy. I may not have until morning. Promise me. Promise you'll go back and at the very least show that Enoch bastard what for. Enough with this noise? Yeah, for sure. I promise. I'll go back. Jesus. He watches the father's body, seizes and falls to the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him. This ghost is so full of it. I love Tabitha. Holy shit. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow. So the only one left is Avery, then, right? You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against a trellis. She do not give a fuck, yeah. She did it first, but now that she's been through this so many times, she's just like, alright, enough of this fucking bullshit. I get the message. You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against a trellis. A small castle sits off to one side of the wall, and the bars of a prison loom over both all of it and all of you. The entity. You see Avery in the background? Up here? Climbing up the trellis again? How very Romeo and Juliet of you. No need to run off. I won't tell the old man. They've gotten sloppy. You should try and be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. Who are you? Are you one of Eddie's brothers? I thought they were dead. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner. Another victim of the Scarlet's lies. Like you, Charles Shaw. I'm not him. A mere generation makes no difference. His blood runs in your veins, does it not? And now it runs in hers. Yes, it seems like your little trysts bore fruit. And oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? Tabitha's eyes go wide. How do you know that? Who are you? Let it talk. I think this might be important. You know you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside and you'll be able to hear me through the door just fine. The world around you swirls, and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates at you. There are so many locks, I can't free you if that's what you're after. Stop talking, we might miss something. That's not what I invited you for. I couldn't escape even with your help. I merely wanted to offer a warning. Leave town now. Absolutely not. I'm not leaving without her, especially if what you said is true. This guy has nobody but to blame but himself. You hear that, Ghost? You were given every warning. You could have just left. You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die, but if I were you, I'd use my healthy legs and run as far away from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? You're wrong. I know it's possible. I have that weird map. I have the spell, or whatever it is. Me and her are gonna get out of here. Ah, you've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting. That was played by Kanika. Get away from the door. Charlie, get away from the door. Don't listen to it. Stella. Eddie, are you pregnant? How does it know that? This is too much. I just want to go home. God, she's so real. Hello? What the hell did I miss? A lot, Jess. A lot. You've missed a fuck ton. I'm sorry. You missed so much. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. We're on an acid trip. We're kind of like we're being possessed by a ghost to understand what is happening with the town and why it's cursed. Which that was me. I don't know. I did shrooms once. It was a bad trip. I'm good. Oh, this is an interesting question. Do you know where in the state we're supposed to be right now? If this is even a real place, not some sort of garbled mess of metaphor or memory, probably be in the Forbidden Wings, at least going off the location of the windows. It's been sealed off for at least a decade, though. There's no point in thinking about it, okay? I don't want you getting any ideas and sneaking around and falling to your death through a hole in the floor. Come on. The quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll be out of this place, hopefully. You and Tabitha walk after Stella and into the darkness. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. The lover stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table. I don't know why, but this feels so much worse than the last room. Yap, yap, yap. They're so lovely. Are you sure I can keep one? I must have worked very hard on them. Of course, it's a present. When you look at it, you can remember all the fun we've had. Whiz, please. Of course, it's a present. So now both you and Stella are doing baby voices. Don't expect me to let you live this down if we get out of here. I'll try to keep it away from my brothers so they don't smash it. But I wish I could make it move like you can. So Charles Shaw Jr. we know made, like, puppets, basically. And you can even do the voices. You know, you could probably make real money if you put on a show for the people. That's the plan. I want to be a traveling performer. Why don't you come with me? We can go from town to town, putting on shows for other kids. Guess that didn't work out for him. A traveling show? And you want me to be there too? We could go to towns along the beach. I've heard the Outer Banks are the most beautiful place in the world. Oh my god, everyone wants to go to the fucking beach. Of course, we can go anywhere you want. Thank you, Charlie. I've always wanted to see the ocean. God, this is so fucking creepy. There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave? I guess the answer is yes. The thing crashes to a thunderous black before you or Tabitha can get in another word. Or I guess the answer is no. Holy shit. Oh, he's doing puppetry. Oh, yeah, they're puppets, yeah. Oh my god. Holy shit. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. I think they're puppets, please be puppets. They're definitely puppets, because it's the ghost is Charles Shaw Jr. You wordlessly step towards the trapdoor. It creaks open all on its own. Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves. You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. What the fuck? It took some digging, but it's there. The map was right. That means there's hope, Eddie. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy together. Oh. Eddie? Oh my god. She killed him. He was trying to undo the seal and she killed him. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty. Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Enoch died nearly 80 years ago. Does it matter what he did? Does it even matter if he framed Charles Shaw at this point? Who's left to hurt? Who'd be hurt by any of this? Oh my god. Ugh, what now? It's a court. Do you repent? Do you repent for your crimes? Their names are back to normal. They must not be in character anymore. Tabitha's ready to swing, for real. Maybe it's getting weaker? You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Or maybe it's getting stronger. I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die. I want to die, please. I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years to pay for the years that were taken from me. What? What are you saying? My life was stolen from me. I want some of yours. It's only fair. No, 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 it is absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. The sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit. It doesn't matter which. Bullshit. You can't actually make either of us do anything, can you? I'm gonna save before I fucking taunt this fucking ghost. I can keep you here. I can do whatever I want with them. You can refuse, but if you do, then I will stay. You can forfeit these nuts in your mouth. True! Ghost be like, I bet. I will stay until I get what I'm owed. I don't understand. You will live a shorter life, and I will finally be satisfied. I will have justice. I will finally die. I will leave this house at last. How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? That isn't fair for you. That isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you'd like, you will die. What the fuck? Sybil? I hope I didn't come too late. Mom? She woke everyone up. All of you have better get out of here, before the spirit regains its composure. This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. She knows? Yeah, apparently. I think she's the witch, right? Or maybe a descendant of the witch? Because the witch gave us gave Charles Shaw, Jr. the map. And, she knows about everything. Nah, I'd be moving out by. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would too. Holy shit. I got your call, Tabitha, but it definitely was not easy getting down here. Oh, Sybil is the one that Tabitha called earlier. Get us out of this pit, Sybil. Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it. Why is that our problem? It wants something, doesn't it? I think you know which of you should volunteer. What? Sybil is suggesting Tabitha die for this. You must be joking. You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right. Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. I'd literally be done with everything. Go on to the other side of the world, bye. Yeah. kind of want, like, a fifth option here. Wow, Aki, you're leaving us? Shut up. The thing is, like, I want an option where, like, can't we just both give a little bit instead of a lot? One of us giving a lot? Or, like, can we not free this ghost by undoing what Enoch did? Aki hates us, oh my god. I think it's option 2 then? I don't think so, right? Option 2 sounds like I'm the one giving my life up, right? Let's save again. I'm starting to, oh my god. Let's try it. Take a step towards the spotlight. As you move forward, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder. Nori, what are you doing? Jesus, some of these lines are fucking wild. What if someone wanders into the annex and is stuck in this labyrinth of impossible rooms? We close up the library. It might just go away on its own. Who knows? Why give up some of your years of your life to some ghost who might even be telling the truth? What the fuck? That's crazy, Jazz. That's crazy. How could you say something like that? Not invited to your birthday party? That's wild. Very easily? Oh my gosh. Wow, that's cold. Yeah. Our family ruined Charlie's life. We have a responsibility to make things right. Sybil is right here. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. Okay, she's winning me back now. I hope I didn't die. For the first time in what feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft. You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles. Claw your way out. Your arms tear at the earth until they break through into the air. Look back behind you. As you gasp for breath, you take a look into the pit behind you. Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before your exhaustion overwhelms you. With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself from the pit and collapse on the floor. You feel like death. No, no, no. Nori, what happened to you? You look awful. It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. Try to think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Nori. Let's get you home. Quietly walk towards the stair. Tabitha rushes to your side to give you a shoulder to lean on as you walk. You're outside. It's real this time. The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should. You realize just how drained you feel. Your legs are heavier. harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library, your lungs wheezing as if you've run a marathon. You can almost feel how pale your face has become, your lips dry and thin, your hands almost trembling with effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines and furrows that have formed there. I'm gonna go wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Cousin walks off before you get the chance to respond. I'm gonna peace out too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder. The pit that makes you old, I guess. See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you early in the night. I had no idea what y'all were planning to do. How are we supposed to know it would be like that? Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now it's not the time to be poking around the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday. But magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be. God, that hurt. Everything is so... Kanika stops mid-sentence as she realizes what happens to you. Oh my god, Nori. You poor thing. My bones weren't meant to bend like that. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days at least. Poor Rosalina. I'll be sure to bring them both some tea later. I think I have just the thing. This is no time for tea. Jesus, the girl's lost a leg. She needs real medication. Real medication comes from natural ingredients, doesn't it? What I have to offer is no different than what Dr. Kelly would prescribe. Besides, after all you've seen, are you really so sure that you have that much of a grasp on the real and the unreal? Nori, did you? The house is clean. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry. I don't know how I can possibly make this up to you. So that really happened then? The ghost that really took away years of your life? I'm afraid so. Everything in this world has a price. Those years were unfortunately what it took to put that spirit to rest. I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid a price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. You don't even live here. You're barely even a Scarlet. It's so unfair. Just because I happen to make a choice, it doesn't mean that someone else should have been obligated to make it instead. It's kind of the whole point of free will. This was my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it. That doesn't make it any less unfair. I agree, it is unfair, but I did my best to sway her, and what's done is done. There's no use dwelling on things. Base take, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's the best take. He takes a deep breath and sighs. And Nori, the salt and pepper look good on you. Maybe this isn't all bad. Kanika. Sorry, just trying to be positive. Stella's way better at that. Is she okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's standing off by herself. A normal reaction from anyone else who'd just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about. Let me just go talk to her. I'm going to go check in with her. We walk over to Stella. I've never seen anything like we just saw tonight. Absolutely dreadful. I don't think my dear Stella is having an easy time with it. Grit in our coat. Oh, hey, Nori. You okay? I'm so sorry, Nori. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay? He hurries off down the road. I think she took the brunt of things down there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens. And I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'd just make her climb up even more. She's a strong girl, she'll be okay. And nobody here should be rushing after anyone right now. That goes doubly for you, Kanika. We don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. You better not get any ideas either, Nori. You need time to recover. I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms, and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. Hey, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? He also crushed a ditchling with his bare hands. It was pretty scary. That's just another reason we should keep our distance. Stella's smart, hopefully she'll be okay. There was someone else in there? But that's my house. Rosalie and I live there. Did he say anything else to you? We don't need trouble in Nori for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. Can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? After everything she went through in the last day, how could I have let this happen? You actually tried pretty hard to warn us about things, Oscar. None of us took you seriously enough. I should have done a better job warning you. I should have known how bad it could have been. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. You tried. We were just going to sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was going to make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put our ghost in our house. This is not our you. I know you both had a difficult time with this, but the storm has passed. Things will start getting better from here. There was another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. Those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. And I wonder, one is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? And if you're right, there's another one in the clinic. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town that have been giving you visions? This is news to me, too. For everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Sybil, it's kind of weird. Rosalina's not having a good week. She's not. Sybil keeps, like, shutting things down. And I don't love it. Or if you have the time, I'd love to discuss these visions over tea after you have the chance to get some rest. Were you all conscious the whole time? Though none of them... Everyone glances at each other. Though none of them gave any of their years away, you can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled. Yeah. It was kind of awful. Kind of fun too, but mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything, at least until Sybil showed up and snapped us out of it. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be? No idea. The words just came out. There was no context, nothing. There was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so angry. Because Alexis played the mom, and Oscar played his dad. I was mostly just scared. Rosalina played the mother. I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. I should head back with Tabitha. I should probably head back inside. It's starting to get chilly out, and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set up for the night. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will, thank you, all of you, again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kanika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Nori? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Kanika wearily treks back to the general store. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight about what's happened to you. Let's not get into it here. I think everyone could use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the tea room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. I'll see you then, Nori. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. It's just the two of us now. So you have no idea who you were? I can roughly place most of the others. None whatsoever. But I remember everything I said, and I remember that cold feeling. A prisoner of the Scarlets. I wonder what your family was up to back then. Guess we can add to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. Do you regret coming along tonight? I can't believe you're the one being apologetic right now. These bruises are temporary, you know? That was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days. It was kind of amazing for that. I don't know if that makes sense. How many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? Guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone now. Avery chuckles, then grabs at the ribs, wincing. Yeah, I guess I do, huh? I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling, and knowing we all went through it together, it makes it easier. Crazy statement, yeah, for real. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in. Which reminds me, I better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. And I hope you feel better soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. So we got old. I don't know how much older, but salt and pepper old. There's so much lore you can miss with different perks, it's crazy. Yeah, I guess. As soon as you get in the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelms you. The aching in your bones becomes a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat, and your eyes pull shut as if weighted by lead sheets. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? I'm fine, I can get up. Good to know you're not entirely broken. Now come on, let's get you to bed. You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here. Your legs are numb with exhaustion. Well, we're back. Imagine you went to get to bed. I want to talk about rain. Really talk. Do you really have the energy to keep talking? Why is he following me? He's a creep, stalking his ex's cousin. All the more reason to not talk to him. He's a different man now. Stay away from him. Why is he all gross? He's sick or something. Probably why he's such a creepy weirdo now. I don't know if it's contagious, but I wouldn't rule it out, so don't go near him. Talking isn't doing much condition. If you keep going, you might just collapse on the floor. I can barely stand right now, but if you're going to keep bringing this up, and if people are going to talk behind my back, I want at least you to know my side of things. Pearl Ann didn't like it when I dated someone for too long. She'd pressure me to break up with them. If I pushed back, she'd find a way to handle it herself. Oh, whoa. You want to know what went wrong with Rain? You'd be better off asking her, but she's dead as a doornail, so unless we're stuck dealing with 2 ghosts in 1 week, that's not happening. Case closed. Did she do something to him? I learned it was best not to ask too many questions. Now go to bed, you need rest. Find yourself unable to object. Don't keep poking around looking for more trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all, and then the bus comes. You know, I don't have to leave the holler. I can get used to this place. That's good to hear. It would be nice, not being the only Scarlet left. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. Time to go to bed. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town. A little over a week, half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles John Jr. has been put to rest, and the expense of unknown years of your life. The specter of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. Or maybe things will only get worse from here. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, that's funny. Okay. We are going to call it here. We have made the decision to give up part of our life in exchange for putting Charles Shaw to rest. Yeah, whatever the hell I walked in on. Yeah, this game is crazy. I don't even know, because, like, I thought we were gonna, like, undo. Like, I wish there was a chance to talk to Charles Shaw Jr. Like, go back and talk to Charles Shaw Jr. and be like, I don't want to give up any years of my life. I don't want to give up any years of Tabitha's life. I want to undo, like, the thing that Enoch did. Just like you were planning to do all along. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish that was an option. Wild. Yeah. The game is crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen, because we're not even halfway done. I think that's separate, and ghosts are usually pretty hard-headed. There's still, like, I don't think this is the worst of what's to come. He just mad he died? Yeah, I guess. Like, I think there's still something else, because we still need the thing in the clinic. We need to do the thing in the clinic. We need to do there's still the mine, right? Like, I don't think whatever is done with the mine is resolved. We have to deal with Sam Wayne, right? There's also the ditchling. Well, the ditchlings should, in theory, go away on their own once everything's resolved. Because Charles Shaw Sr. said that he wouldn't rest until people knew that he was, like, free. Do I want to wash my hair, chat? It's a little late, but I guess you could. If you think you can dry it before bed. Anyway, I'm really excited for next chapter. This is crazy. Oh, we got an achievement for choosing every option with the mystical trait. We got an achievement for that. It's called Seance. With a mystical trait, choose every dialogue. What is it? Take every channeled dialogue option in the haunted house. I just got home from work. I have like 5 hours before bed. Oh, then you're fine. You're fine. Oh, we also got the maximum number of participants for the ghost hunting. We got an achievement for that too. It's just so much work. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I think if you don't have to guess the RP with the ghost, you're supposed to. So it's like an auto win. Oh yeah, I guess. I feel like I'm looking at these achievements and like it feels like either people replay the game a bunch, but like most of the people have like had the same options as me. Like most people have done the same thing as me. So I guess we'll see. Definitely feels like a replay-heavy game. Yeah, the different perks that you, like, imagine all the options that we've taken just to talk with animals, or with, like, the mystical thing. Like, that whole thing with the ghost just happened because we were, like, on mystical. So, if we took different options, we could, like, it would have a totally different playthrough. So, we'll see. Have you ever played the Nori games? I have. I played 999 and the second one. I did not play the third one. The second one's, well, I won't say anything. Zero time? Yeah. Zero time dilemma. I would be like, where it takes place, but that's like heavy spoilers, so I won't say anything. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me, I think. I'm like so lost and drained from today. That was a lot. There's a lot going on there. I have so much to think about. Like, what's even left? Like, we did the Charles Shaw Jr. thing. I guess we need to do Charles Shaw Sr. But what else would that be? Like, what would that be other than exposing the family secrets? And then the thing of thing with the clinic? Who knows? Drained of your life mayhaps? True. So true. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. I will see you all on Thursday for Skyrim. We'll be starting the DLC, the Vampire DLC. So, look forward to that. If you die in the game, you die in real life. By the way, true. That's so true. Scarlet Hollow, more like, what do you call it? I don't know. Sword Art Online. They did a pie chart survey in like 2022, and 40% had done a single playthrough. Oh, interesting. Ready, Scarlet Hollow? True. Alright. Good night, good night, good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.